Okay, hi, we're the socialites. We're back again with the second episode of Mars versus Venus. Quick question. Are men and women from another planet? And are we just stop understanding each other and listening to each other? My best friend Shay has a scientific point. The therapist, Shay, has a scientific point. Give me some fucking water. Oh, wait.
Yeah, man.
You said our men and women from a different place.
So last time you said men, and then you asked everybody, and then you just
no. I said I was going to do it different this time. I was going to ask: are men and women really from a different planet, or have we just stopped learning how to understand each other?
Brittany, just read that shit. It's cool. Just read it off the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it like I was smart.
I'm so happy I have my stunner shades on tonight.
Okay. Y'all don't look at
the wear some shades.
I can't do it. Kels had his on the last time. I said, that nigga cool. I got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so what's the shades for?
Just the stunner shade. It the block, your eyes.
Tone everything down.
Yeah.
Because light makes me.
Right there. We're back.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
We're the socialites. Wait, y'all wait. I was getting to something. Wait.
We the socialites.
Bitch.
We the motherfucking socialites.
In this mother. Bleeping it, bleep.
Oh my God. Man, this shit,
Okay, hold on.
crack it up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the Social Jenkins podcast. It's the Social Jenkins podcast.
Are men and women really from a different planet? Or have we just stopped learning how to understand each other?
Yes.
What you think, Shay? What happened?
Messing with her toes.
What you think, Shay? What you think about what she asked?
You know what? We have LaShay, which is my best friend, Shay Bay. She's a therapist, and she have a scientific point that she has to let you guys in on the little things with the brain and how men and women think.
Very
scientific.
scientific.
There you go, Shay.
Not so scientific, but I do want to share that we do have different attachment styles. So what I wanted to kind of add in the mix is that we have different hormones, which are vasopressin, dopamine, and oxytocin. It is the way that we form attachments and how we attach to each other. So when it comes to men, it's a little bit more differently. They attach more through investment versus women attach a little bit more through emotion. Nice. So when it comes to Mars versus Venus, I think that we are very different due to our attachment styles. Obviously, right, the financial investment, the time investment, protection investment, like those are things that are important to a man. So the more you do with a woman, the more they feel more attached. Okay. Right? Versus women, you have my mind, you have my time, right? The emotional intimacy, different things like that. So we are very different when it comes to formulating attachments. And that is why we differ as far as like gender, I feel.
Great. I like the way you put that. What is one thing you think men and women misunderstand about each other? Sean, it's your go.
What are that men and women misunderstand about each other? I think sometimes on the male side of it, a lot of us have been brought up to feel like that women are almost like predators. They can be conniving, overly emotional, and things of that nature. But while some of that might be true, what's missing is context. So you have people that are unaware about a lot of things in life, and they have their own way of looking at things, and they say, okay, this is how women are. Right. if you tell a person that, they take that as fact, not understanding that this person has his own perception. There's a reason why he's run into the type of women that he's run into, or why that particular woman or those particular women have treated him the way that they treated them. And so you remove all context from that person that you're talking to, and you were talking about earlier,
right.
if you don't seek out or be open to understanding that not everybody fits that mold, then that's what you have. On the opposite end of it, you have things that women have been said about men. I remember I was having a conversation with a person, I don't want to get too specific, and she called her mama just to verify whatever we were talking about, or to back her up or whatever. And she was like, well, you know, men don't listen, and I've always told you that. And so her attitude is that men don't listen. Whether that's accurate or not, this is something that's just passed down from generation to generation. And unless you have the open-mindedness or the fortitude to try to find things out for yourself and adopt new ways of viewing things, then that's what you have. And then that's that's the issue we have right now with this. And it's not so bad now. It used to be worse with this whole gender war thing on the internet with these podcasters, and this is how women should be, this is how men should be, and it's just gotten convoluted and at that point. So anyway,
so I'm curious. You said women are conniving. What does that mean?
That they can't be trusted. A lot of
this is what
men
he taught as a kid.
Yeah,
So
I'm not saying that.
Right, but I just want examples.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
A lot of men are in the penitentiary right now behind women, whether it's their sister, their lover, their mama, their aunt. It could be argued that black women, a certain segment of black women, have weaponized black men. When I have a conflict with a man or any person, I know I'm gonna go get my uncle. I'm gonna go get my daddy. I'm gonna go get my brother.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times there are situations that person, that she has actually caused. I'm not saying that's the norm, but you asked me why I use that word, and that's what it is. So that's what I've been taught. Now I still stand by that, but I'm not gonna give up.
Stand by what?
That women can be conniving.
Okay.
You have to have some type of what's the word I'm looking for? You have to understand what you're dealing with. That's why we talked about this before, that men can't be emotional. So when you tell me something, I have to take it for what it is and try to understand why this is happening, because it is really easy to get wrapped up in your emotions that a woman has created, the emotional space the woman has created, and you get drawn into that, and you're not being yourself. You're not in your masculine frame. That's what I meant by conniving.
Where are you now? Do you feel like it can be equal? Both men and women can be equally conniving?
I don't trust human beings.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, I respect that.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I understand.
Okay, we're going to go into another question, not to cut y'all off or anything like that. If you can change one stereotype about your gender, what would it be? Terry? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, we'll come back. Well, Shay, what you think?
One stereotype about my gender, one stereotype about women. I want to say specifically black women, right? That we are hard up, we are scorned, we have attitudes,
I love it.
Can't be tolerated or digested. I think a lot of what we've experienced is circumstantial, but I think that it has a lot to do with our counterpart. So I think black women are targeted as the issue, but we don't talk about who's poking the sleeping bear. And sometimes it's our black men, or just limited thinking from any race.
Yeah, don't skate past that. How?
Okay, sorry.
Don't do that.
Okay.
So how do you feel black men might poke the bear?
So we have the topic of like submission, right?
Nice.
And interracial dating. A lot of men have said that they have chosen other races or have not chosen us as black women because we are difficult to deal with or difficult to digest. And I don't think that that's fair.
I think
for
the guy
us.
that played Biggie Smalls, don't mean to cut you off.
It's okay,
The one that
no.
played Biggie Smalls, he said that.
Yeah.
He won't talk to a black woman. She can be like to black Latinos and stuff like that. But he won't talk to a black woman just for what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a very popular and common thing. But I think when you take into consideration the trauma that we have had to deal with in our lifetime, the disappointment.
Or what our mothers had to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. But just the disappointment and the disconnect. Like, there is psychologically a disconnect between the black woman and the black man, especially in America. And it started with slavery.
That's
you know?
right.
So
Omitting
real quick, and
Uh-huh.
the thing is that, and I hear this all the time, and it's like, you know, you're talking about, and you try to dispel this belief, and it's a stereotype that's put on black men that just irritates the hell out of me. It's that we come up in the hood. Well, I hate that phrase too, because
Right.
we make it in life, and we go out and we seek white women.
You seek who?
White
women. Excuse me, my allergies
Okay.
is real bad.
Okay.
But that's not true. And before I said this, I wanted to make sure that I was able to pull up something. About 8.5% of black men have a white spouse, and roughly 10.8% of married black men have a non-black partner overall.
Pay
That
attention
is-
to keywords: spouse, partner.
So, but the
Black
thing is,
men have an issue with marrying black
that is not.
women.
No,
I
the
beg to
most
differ.
likely to marry
beg to
outside
differ.
that race is white men and Asian women.
Hey,
That's facts. That's
marriage. Are
Look
we
it up.
speaking? Read that again.
I'll let you read it.
The most
because-
likely to marry outside the race is white men and Asian women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Asian
About
and African.
8.5% of married black men have a white spouse, while roughly 10.8% of married black men have a non-black partner.
And that's only
overall.
8 to 10%.
10% though.
Okay.
So it's not the
But
norm.
we're not. So the key word is married.
Okay, but so
what is
are
the
you taking
percentage
umbrage? Are you taking
of
umbrage with them dating white
We can
women?
talk
Are we
Oh, they're
talking about
how- is that
marriage or
10% of
not?
Marriage.
Now,
Thank
we don't
you.
Yeah,
have to
it's
talk
10%.
about
We're
marriage.
not
marriage.
even
Just talk
taking
about-
into consideration the
talking
amount
about
of black
married.
men who don't marry.
Marriage.
Right?
Okay, but my thing is the perception that, again, when you say stereotype, is that we go out and we seek white women.
I didn't
Okay.
say you seek it. I
No,
didn't
he's
say
saying
that.
that's the stereotype that when I asked if you could change a stereotype about what they say about your gender, what would it be? He said the fact that they say that black men only marry white.
That's not what you
But
said.
I don't think that's
No, I didn't say
don't think
only,
that's-
but
I
it
don't
was
think
also
that's
in
a
reference
racial
to what
thing.
you
I
said.
think that's a culture thing. I think that's more of why I think like a lot of men have that stereotype by American women, period.
Western women.
Western
Yeah.
women,
Yeah.
period.
What stereotype? Elaborate. I'm
Hard
sorry.
to deal with.
Huh?
Hard
Hard.
to deal with.
Here we go. You just supported my
No, I say
so
stereotype.
Western women in general.
Yeah,
is what
just
you're
that's
saying.
black everybody.
Okay.
That's not just black women. That's
Okay.
Because that you have that in every race.
Yeah, so
you know what
there-
I'm saying. So I just say. I mean, I don't just say, but
So
that's
there is this
that's-
art of submission that you guys are saying that Western women, especially black women, don't have, right?
Why do you keep trying
Well, when you say
to
especially black
separate
women,
the
that's-
black women
like,
from the
that's
rest of
not
the?
married. That's
So we
like
can only
angry
speak
black
for us.
woman. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at work.
Because that was-
every time you go somewhere and you say, "Guess who?" And them motherfucker in the line gave me a hard time. Guess what it was?
A nigga.
Yeah,
You know
because that was
But you know
my
what? It can also be a
viewpoint.
Karen, though, so it's a Western woman.
Yeah,
Well,
when you
yeah,
asked
exactly.
about,
That's what I'm saying,
When you
but-
asked about the stereotype, I initially said our inabilities to submit and that we are scorned,
Okay, well, yeah.
angry black.
But
so that's in support
I
of
asked
that.
off camera, what is submission?
Well,
what
we
is
told
that?
you the ability to obey,
Yeah.
right? Like
Okay,
to
so the issue is, and not that I
but
necessarily
this is the
subscribe
thing.
to it.
This is the thing, right? What is your capacity? Because in order for me to submit, it has to be something for me to submit too.
Come
What
on
is
now.
that? That's
There are
vague.
so-
That
it's
is-
not vague.
It is vague.
It's
What do you
not
what do you
vague.
mean
It's not vague.
specifically? Is it the way he
You have to
carries
give me an
himself?
actifier.
Is it how
No.
much money he makes? Is
No.
it
No.
what is it?
It's the
No.
vision that you have
It's
for
a form of
yourself
respect
and your
in
family.
all aspects.
And many
It's
peop-
about keeping the bar high. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Like with black
Elaborate.
men, a lot of us don't go to school.
Yeah.
Most of us don't go that high in education. Like you got the Hispanics, they go to college. The whites, they go to college. Black men don't want to go to college.
I'm actually anti
yeah.
college.
Yeah, you're a
Well,
unicorn.
there's a lot of buddies.
But I
there's a
mean,
lot of-
I get why people go,
Yeah.
and for certain things, yeah.
There's a lot
But
of
the trade
brothers that
schools
don't-
are. I got an associate's degree.
Do you go to the doctor?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That requires a college education.
That's what
right?
I literally
when
just
you're
said
in the
that.
courtroom,
No,
do you need a lawyer?
I just-
that requires an
I
education.
just said that. I
Okay.
said there are certain things that you need to go to college for, but for the average person,
That's your vision?
to get a college degree?
Not a college degree, but politics, leadership,
if
executing the
what-
law,
here's-
right?
hear me out.
Practicing medicine.
Hear me out.
Okay, sorry.
When I said anti-college, it was too broad of a statement.
Yeah, I think
But I
that's
did
right.
follow that up by saying that there are certain things that you need to go to college for. But the
agree.
vast majority of people are accruing college debt and don't even use their degree.
Is that not a choice? Because some of that is human error.
Maybe. So I have a good friend of mine that drives for UPS. Makes really good money. I mean, he's a few credits off from having a fucking PhD.
Okay.
But he makes more money. Now I'm not going to even continue.
Yeah.
But now you got all that college debt that you didn't need.
That's
If
life circumstance. We're not talking about purpose here. Because if I was put on this earth to heal from a medicinal standpoint, then I need to acquire a college degree.
I agree with
I
you.
do.
I don't know how
right?
to.
And so as a woman, if I'm submitting to you and that is your purpose, that is your God-given purpose, right? You need to go and fulfill that college degree.
talk
I'm
your shit.
confused.
You do.
I'm
You
confused.
do. And
when I say raise the bar, keep the
and-
bar up. When I say keep the bar up, whatever that is, to have ambition, providing, being I think with most
Playing
black
your
women, just
motherfucking
playing your
role.
role. I think black women. I think a lot. We got to hold the brothers accountable too, because when I say that, and a lot of people say, "Oh, simping and whatever," I don't give a fuck about that. I'm a grown ass man. I know who I am.
Simping?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I know who I am.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Terminology.
But it's like this. I feel like if you give someone an act for, you have to
Simping?
lead by example. Now, if you can't say all of them because this woman here, women, we both do the same thing. You get with a woman that don't follow you, you cut her off. You get with a man that you can't trust to lead you, you cut him off. Why waste your time with somebody you know that ain't leading you, or why waste your time with you know somebody that ain't following you? You can't. But that's how we move.
Because
No,
No,
you're
but no,
right.
I mean, like,
because
I'm all over
Because
Carrie,
that goes into
because,
I'm all over the place.
because
No, you're
women,
right. That's right.
especially black women, weren't trained to refine their picker,
Well,
right?
you know,
Because
we
yeah.
don't know how to pick a quality man with
I
sound
spoke
vision
that on
Well, that's how with them-
episode one.
and submission under to God, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like we
Come
don't
on.
we don't really know how to pick that. So it's difficult for us, right?
That's
like,
right.
It
We've
really
been-
is. But I mean, Brittany, I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
No, but how many of us have seen healthy marriages too?
Exactly.
We
right?
learn how to
You can't
submit.
embody
Mama
what
tell you to
don't
submit.
know.
Be a wife type. We're raising our daughters how to be wives, how to submit, do all of this, be the girl of his dreams, whatever he needs. You make sure you do this. You be pleasing to God and to your husband.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody. They teaching their daughters, don't take care of this bitch. Don't give this bitch no money. You ain't no trick. You ain't ain't no. It's
and then tell your daughter to look for a good man. You tell your son to do
Yeah.
this.
But what
And-
is a good man, right? Like what characteristics, what
It's
qualities
in
honorable man.
does
Deuteronomy,
he need to possess?
the role
right?
of a man.
An honorable man.
Yeah, I feel like as far as us, like black women, we've had to encounter so much being over sexualized, right? Starting life with a deficit because we're not as equal as everyone else,
Come on now.
right? The omission of error when life, you're gonna leave this world traumatized. You're gonna make
Why do you feel y'all not equal?
We're not.
not equal to what?
You You said it.
Yeah.
So, and you,
It's
what-
like
in what
Psychologically,
context?
like, are we talking about Western
It could be
women,
pain. No, no, no,
American
just-
women,
It could be-
American
the-
black women?
No.
I
'Cause
think that's
in the
let's
way
talk
that
about
black
history.
that's a black woman and a black man thing.
It is, but I'm speaking from a black woman's
Right,
standpoint. That was my stereotypical thing, right?
Right.
Like, we can't submit. We have an attitude. We have a chip on our shoulders. We're
Right.
scorned, right? But no one's taking into consideration psychologically what's been embedded in our head. You guys were removed from us, right?
Right.
Like, let's not, Western women, we've experienced slavery to a certain magnitude. So before we
We
even
had to
got
be
a
strong.
chance of
Then
what
we were taught
what
by
the
very
feel of
strong
a true
women.
family was
Angry black
like,
women.
we were robbed of that.
That's
right.
right.
They told us, like, in order for you to care for your kids, you got to exclude this man.
Right.
That's right.
So
And then our
psychologically,
hair.
we've been embedded. So that's the stereotype and the misconception that I would love to clear up, because I personally love black men. But
Love
was I
them.
trained
Oh, the
to
black
embrace
chocolate
them?
ones.
Was I trained to refine my picker, to pick a qualified one to lead my family, legacy, and all these things? Absolutely not. Do I want to submit to a man? Absolutely. Is his vision, is his purpose, is all of that out there and explicit for me to understand? No. But it's so disheartening and so hurtful to see your percentage, whether it be 5%, 10%, your preference is another race solely from your beliefs
To
that
not
I
give us a
can't
chance.
submit
But you
to
have
you.
you would have to believe that that's the reason that they're dating that person. So you have black men that are raised around white people. They're raised in white environments, and they have a. I don't date white women, and it's not because I'm racist or anything like that. It's just I like black women. That's just my preference.
Why?
I don't know. Why do I like chocolate ice cream? I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
so good.
But it's just that's
You
what
gotta have a reasoning of
I
why
don't
you
have- I-
prefer
I
one thing
don't.
over
It just
another.
look better.
It could
I-
be attraction. It could be so many things,
I-
right? It could be something deeply embedded
you know
with
what, you-
yourself that you feel a connection that maybe you don't understand.
okay. I was going to mention that part.
Okay.
I just feel
connected. Yeah,
fine.
because any other race is acceptable, right?
It's not.
exclusivity. Asians stick with Asians, Indians stick with Indians, whites stick with white. But when it comes to black on black, it's an issue. It is
I
an
know.
issue.
Like I said, most Asian white men and Asian women have the highest percentage of married
Interracial dating? Are you serious?
Yes.
Is that
When I say
westernization or is
Asian,
that
which I'm talking
because
about
when you
Asian,
go
I'm
to
talking about all Asian, I'm not
Asia,
talking
when you
about-
go to Asia and when you go to Europe, what is the primary
Yeah,
what
I'm
is the
saying, but-
percentage of
but
the
I'm
people
saying-
out there? They're each other.
Okay,
Where
I
is
know.
it where you could see a
I'm
lump
talking
sum of
about-
black people doing well,
Well, first of
picking
all-
each other
But
and
I'm saying,
thriving?
first of all,
So,
when
but
say
you're
black-
still stuck. I just gave you the percentage. So you're not.
You gave
You're not
No,
accepting
what
the
I'm saying,
math
I'm
on it
talking
though.
about the
a
And I
math
can't-
of what? Of
see,
what?
I'm sorry, Terry. Real quick. The 8%. That's significant. You
8% of what?
Married.
Black men-
Westernization?
No.
Western people?
black.
That's the
married.
only one that matters. We're talking about us. FBA's foundational Black Americans only exist here. So what are we talking about?
The married.
You trusted the FBA when most Negroes don't even participate in the voting now. Come on now. We know better than that.
Well, we don't-
are
I
the
don't-
minority in this company. I mean, company. Lord,
No, I
it's
know what you're talking
country.
about. I know what you're talking about.
Country. Yeah.
Okay, Terry, what you were
Country.
saying?
No, I was just saying back to what they were saying. Yeah, the percent that the percentage you gave, that was a percentage of marriage. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm speaking, I'm saying when you say black people, I'm talking about black Americans. I'm not talking about Dominicans, Jamaicans. I'm talking about black Americans. And when you say the Caucasian American white male and the
Chinese.
and the black American man, when you speaking on that, I'm saying out of American men,
Mm-hmm.
the Caucasian man, and when you say Asian, I'm talking about Japanese, Chinese,
Yeah.
everybody. They are more likely to marry outside of their race than any
Right.
other race. it
Right.
is.
Now,
My stereo-
here's what
go
I'm
ahead.
saying.
Mhm.
Think of the numbers of the percentage of people that are here. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
the likelihood of
it's still
Asians
not us.
marrying Asians when the population is so small it makes sense for them to marry outside of their race.
Even with if you go to just America, it's still not us.
What you mean?
It's still not us that marries the most outside of our race.
He said no matter how you break it
It's
down,
it's a stereotype.
I mean, that's like
it's a stereotype
that's
on
numbers, right? It could be 5 more people versus us.
No,
they're
that's not
still in the
fair. That's
league.
not fair.
No,
It's a
it's not.
stereotype.
Let me tell y'all my stereotype.
We got the highest of more likely not to get married.
That's another component that I was trying to bring up.
Yeah, but that's
earlier.
not interracial dating, though.
But
right?
it takes us completely out of the loop if we don't marry, right?
Yeah, but that's something else, though.
You guys are logical. Let's think about it.
Yeah.
Marriages. If black men don't marry,
so I don't understand it because I've been married.
You are taking a personal
No.
approach.
What I'm saying is I can't speak on something
That's true.
that I don't understand because
But you giving me numbers, right? And you want me to justify my belief.
I'm not trying to.
based on numbers
I don't want you to.
that you
I'm not trying to justify anything. Anything that I have to say on the subject of marriage and all that is anecdotal. I don't know. I have no issue saying I just don't know.
So you don't know, right? Realistically,
but what I'm telling you
the
is
accurate number of how many black men are choosing outside of their race today. If you say your preference
I don't think
is black
that's
women,
really possible
correct?
to actually be correct. The one metric that matters is men that marry the woman and have children and raise a family. Outside of that, if you're not married, y'all just fucking around.
Let me ask y'all a question. Who y'all think fall in love first in a relationship?
Oh, that's hard. Majority of the time?
I think it's women. I really think it's women.
I think it's women.
Okay.
But
it
we're
always
not going to
start
talk about
out y'all
why.
messing around and someone.
No, we should.
Yeah, I think we should definitely talk about why.
I think we know why.
Let's go here. Let's go from this angle because everybody got the same perspective on that. But let me ask you this: do you think men and women can truly be friends?
Friends?
Yes, because
I don't think so.
I've had female friends that I've been friends with for like at least 8-9 years.
Have you ever hit it?
No, and actually the thought of it is just not really.
It was because
It's not really appealing. No, I think after a while it's like I can't describe it. It just don't really hit like that. I don't want to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
I disagree. I feel like black women are extremely sexualized, and I mean uncles, grandfather, everybody sexualizes us.
That's
so
right.
we are sex symbols, and it's hard for you to even see me seriously outside of my physical makeup.
Yeah, I've never had a man that could just be my friend. I had to really push him to the side. I think I had one and he was gay.
I think I've had female friends, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never had a female friend. It's either I did it or I ain't done it yet.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if I did it, we might not be doing it anymore, and we became truly friends after. But it was a past.
There's the best example I can give you. When I first got out the Navy,
that's how I feel.
I stayed in Emerald Island, Southwest Houston, and there was a chick that lived there named Sybil. She was from Chicago, and me and Sybil got like this, nigga. That was my nigga, and I really cannot. I could never even fathom going there with her, because I was like, that was my nigga. And we remained friends for years, and it just never really crossed my mind to. Yeah. Now, when I first met her, I did look at her booty a couple times.
There you go.
But oh man. But outside of that,
That's not an excuse.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I in my opinion, I'm sorry, Sean. In my opinion, I've had a male friendship. Now, this is the thing though. I know what I feel internally.
Yeah, but have he
I don't
ever
know
came
what
up to
he
you?
thinks internally. To me, he's my brother. I don't see him outside of any other factor.
But have he
other than
ever
that.
made a
He has
gesture towards
never,
you?
but I know one thing about a man. They don't always tell you everything, right?
Yeah.
They don't. So I don't know if he's ever been physically attracted to me or seen me in that way, but I can speak, like if we're speaking from a personal standpoint, I do. I have males that I feel like are legitimately my brothers and I've never been attracted to, but there is something hardwired about the man where they're a little bit more different than us, and I can't say he hasn't ever, but he has never ever disrespected me or ever came at me in that way or fashion whatsoever.
You agree?
I believe we can be friends.
I believe, but I'm just saying that don't work for me.
No, it works for me. I can do that.
If I'm talking to you on, if I'm talking to a woman on the phone all the time, I
love that, Terry. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk up on something.
Because me, I'm a very
you got your mind, you got your time.
If I'm talking to you and I'm
you
know that I'm already cheating. Because I like
it's an
emotional intellect. You know what I'm saying? Me, I love intellect. Me, I can sit in the bed and just talk all night.
Yeah.
You know, that's very intimate to me. You know, if I'm talking to you on the phone every day, I'm cheating.
When I was younger, I used to feel
I might not be thinking I ain't having sex or nothing like that, but I'm cheating.
I agree.
And I know how I am. I'm falling in love.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
falling in love.
When I was younger, I felt like people. When I was young in the mind, when I was a younger girl, I felt like you can be friends with a guy. But as I'm grown in my 40s now, hell no, you can't.
So I mean, maybe also
that's
too
just
though.
An opinion. I'm not saying it don't
maybe
exist.
It really depends on how the girl look, the woman looks. Maybe she may look a way that
maybe
makes
your
it
confidence. I think it's about
maybe if she fine and it's a man's confidence.
I think if a woman looks a certain way, then maybe it would be harder for her to run across a guy that doesn't want to be with her.
Yeah,
I think it's about the boundaries that you set, because my friend is very handsome, just being 100% honest, but I don't see him in that way, right? And so those boundaries are in place because I understand human error. I understand attraction. Sometimes those impulses are beyond you. You cannot help yourself, right? Yeah. If someone is aesthetically pleasing to you, you just like what you like to see, right? But that doesn't mean you act on those impulses.
Right.
There's just no difference,
I don't do family members.
We were talking about that, right?
I don't do family members and I don't do friends.
But people who like pictures.
I don't do friends, I don't do family members.
Terry expressed earlier him liking a picture of a physical woman. It's one thing.
You talking about on social media?
On social media. Yeah. You can appreciate a woman's beauty. That don't mean you want to take her down, be with her, get in bed with her, right? So that's that human thing about us, right? Where it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That's some ugly.
You know what I'm
say.
saying? Yeah, I can see you.
That's not true.
Because that is so true.
I didn't see a lot of sexy, ugly women.
No, but I'm
saying, like, you don't have to be you can be ugly, but it's something about how you carry yourself. I don't care if
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I done been places and I've seen a woman that was not attractive at all, but it was that voice and her stepping, her feet, her high heels.
You looking way too much into it,
and
right?
the way she came in, her voice was so strong, and I was like.
Her confidence.
No.
The way she came.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
You got a type?
Yes.
You got a type?
No.
I don't believe that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? It could be.
He don't.
I don't have a type.
I don't believe that.
I have a type. I like. I want a conversation. That's my type.
That's it. Okay, so that's the beauty in it, right? But if a woman can't have conversation, right? Then she is the displeasing point to your beauty, right?
No, she'd want to call 2 o'clock in the morning.
Anyway, you're not making a good point of what I'm trying to say.
She's beautiful, but she ain't got no intellect.
Come on here. I'll take the point that I'm trying to make, right, is the human error part, right? Like, you can very much be attracted to a person, but you can refrain from your impulses. You can respect certain boundaries and regards. Like I said, one of my closest friends, he is very handsome. And if you ask me straight up, like, is this dude ugly or not? I would tell you all day long, no, he's very attractive. But I don't see him outside of that. I'm human, right? We all have attraction. We all have likes and dislikes. That's a very fair thing. But my boundary is I have friend zoned you. I don't see you outside of any other capacity as that. And because you are my friend, and I do believe that women and men can be friends, platonic friends
I believe
without
that.
any sexual anything, right? Then that
Well,
is
might
my
be something
evidence
in me
to
that I need to work on.
substantiate
I
So you
believe
might be the problem.
I have
I
never
believe what
ever thought like I want to take my friend down. I want to do
Now-
anything
I
believe
like
that.
that.
I
I
just-
have
Now,
never.
I
I'm
will
just
say
real
this
with it and saying,
again.
it ain't me.
I agree with you.
I'm not. It's
but
either I
it
done
is
done
going
it
to
or I'm
be
about to do
a
it.
rare occurrence. It's not going to be something
I'm
that's
just being
common.
honest. I told my wife that.
You
I,
told her
my
what?
I
problem
told my
is,
wife, baby, if when you see me on the phone with her all the time, if I'm on the phone with a woman
Terry,
all
you
the
a,
time,
you a unicorn. You a different kind of.
if I'm on the phone with a woman all the time, it's either I done it, I'm about to do it. That's just what it is.
but you know what? I
That's
feel
just
like
what
that
it is.
because like
That's why I don't
my
do
first
it.
husband.
You know what I'm saying?
My first husband, I had a close friend, and he say, "Fuck that, no." And I said, "What? That's my friend. That's my friend." I didn't understand that until I got up in age now, where most men, like if you talking to a guy and you his friend, hey buddy, because I got it bad. I can be cool with men, but then it's almost like you look good today, girl. Come on, ooh, you feel good when you hug me, and then they start trying to, your eyes look pretty.
Now, co-workers, that's different.
You know, and then,
But I tend not to
I ain't
hold
trying to
any
say.
type of
I don't-
extended
'cause I have-
conversation
I have-
with a married woman. I don't want to. That's really fucking dangerous ground, bro.
Man,
I
I'm
just-
not
I
lying.
don't-
I could look at
What,
a married
with
woman all
coworkers?
day until I find out she's married.
With coworkers? What did you say?
all that playing and shit.
Yeah.
Playing
I
it.
don't
What
play
with
the
who?
pussy game.
What,
I don't
Yeah.
play
what
the
do you
With
mean?
co-
This is my-
with
this
any
my-
married
this my
woman.
job,
It doesn't have to be
husband.
coworkers.
And all
What?
that
Okay,
shit.
this went okay.
No, go ahead.
I thought we were just talking about attraction in general. It doesn't matter if they're married or not, or friends or
No,
not.
but they.
that's another angle to look
That's
at.
another angle to
Nah,
look
all
at.
my life, when I was young, I could look at a woman attractive all day. Now that's when I was in heat. I mean, I was a horny toe. the wind can blow down, and I'm like, I was just horny when I was young. But when but if I saw a woman that was married, and as soon as I say she found out she married, it's been like that since I was a kid. I never could go behind any man.
Why?
I don't know. It was nasty to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
You like dominance? You like control?
I guess so. I guess
Yeah,
that's what it is
That's-
because
No,
like
no.
if
No,
I found
that's
out
not what he's saying.
Because you're
No.
taking it somewhere else
what
that
I'm
it
saying
doesn't
is
have to be.
dominance.
No, I'm not.
It is right. He
It's
has to
because-
submit. It's submission. It's order.
It's
It's
like-
hierarchy.
because if I-
you
it's
men
like-
are all about that.
let me tell you something.
all about
I
If
it.
like
I
that
found
shit.
out if when I could look at a woman all day, but if I found out she got a man or something,
Yeah.
it
Hierarchy.
automatically
Power,
turns me
control.
off. She's still beautiful, but if back when
That's
I was
only
younger,
part of it. That's
I couldn't
mean, I
go
can't-
behind no. I
He's
couldn't do
speaking
that.
about his own, in which
So-
I
But you know
Hold on.
what?
understand.
I'm not lying. We was raised like this. If a man or a woman cheat on their spouse, they're untrustworthy.
Yeah,
I mean, but it goes
I
deeper.
don't-
But
I don't
I mean,
even- if
that's
a person would cheat
that's the
on their
moral
spouse-
side of it. But me, that's my the way I am. It was icky
I
to
won't-
me.
I
You know,
won't-
Yeah,
like,
so,
like if my
that's-
girlfriend, I found my girl was cheating.
yeah. I
it's
don't.
like,
It's a power thing, but
I was
also.
never mad, but it's like,
You weren't mad?
but I was
Bitch,
like,
you a hoe.
Like,
yeah,
ugh,
bitch,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
But
it's
that's
like,
a
no
man thing.
self-control, no order, no covenant,
but it was
no
like,
nothing.
but it's just always been icky to me. It's
But
like,
that's
That
how
makes
men
sense.
are
you know,
though.
like,
Because my
you
husband
That's what I'm
jump
trying
up
to
and down
explain.
in you, and you come back.
I say you can cheat. Well, men do, but if I cheat, oh, your ass gone. That's how men think, especially these Western men. They think like that.
I
Yeah.
think that's in it.
Black
That ain't no
men.
especially Western
Biologically-
man.
White men take their women back on.
No, that's a stereotype.
I don't know.
If you
What's
said
wrong
Western
with
men,
you
baby, if you
guys?
cheat in another
Okay,
country,
wait.
What happened to
Terry,
you? You cheat in another
Terry,
country.
Terry,
You might get
Sean,
beat.
You gonna get
Terry,
beat.
Sean, is
You gonna-
culture not a factor?
What?
Culture has
Absolutely.
everything to do
Absolutely.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your beliefs and your standpoint.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
guys are like, no. But I think it's very much Western culture.
I don't care what
really
it is. But
Man,
it
you
doesn't
cheat
change
on
the
your
fact
spouse,
of what
try
it
that shit in
is.
another country.
You're like,
No, well,
you
it's
know
a
what?
lot you
You
can't
feel that
do.
way
Yeah,
because
what
of
I'm
Western
saying.
culture. I don't give a fuck.
I think the Western man is more lenient than
I don't think
more
so.
lenient.
Oh, come
You don't
on.
think so? Oh my
Do you think you go to Turkey and
And-
cheat on your guy?
Oh my
Cheat on your husband?
Absolutely not.
Okay, what I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
Stone high.
Yeah.
Oh no. You might want to come over here because it's not gonna pick you up.
Okay.
Hey, you try that somewhere else.
Or pick a mic.
Yeah, only thing you gonna do is get called out your name over here.
All right.
Have a seat.
All right. In any factor of any aspect, even in history,
Put it
I
to your
can
mouth.
understand by
Put it to your mouth.
Because I can say by saying the culture-wise, because
Culture matters, right?
in
Yeah.
every single period of time, even in royalty, if you cheat, you get killed.
Okay, well,
So
you're
it goes all
you're
around
the
the world.
woman.
That's why I'm
But is
saying it goes to multiple
hey,
points.
But you're a history
Brianna,
major,
is that
too.
both? Is it equal for male and female?
No.
No, it's
That's
not.
the
woman.
point we're trying to make, right? Like
It's not.
It's
Oh,
not.
okay. I thought I misunderstood.
But it
I
is
was
more.
saying-
I would say it is more lenient for the.
men, right?
West-
Biologically,
Yeah, Western. I'm
Western.
telling you right now. I had a
Western.
homeboy. He
Western.
told me one time.
It
if
is
my
more
wife cheat
lenient
on me,
because up north, it's way more. It's way more
man,
harsher
yeah,
than
you
down
go somewhere
south.
else.
Down
Mexico,
south, they were able to take their women back because of children.
So y'all saying
the
that
children
this
are
is
involved.
a double standard.
It is a double standard,
double
but
standard
it is.
for men.
It's depending because for the man, it's depending on the situation at hand because they are more logical thinkers. Women, it's dependent on emotion. So everywhere they go, if a man cheats, they are willing to leave because it is depending on their emotion. It's no trustworthy. It's no trust left.
Let me ask you a question.
Males, it's logic. My kids are involved. My kids' mentals
Yeah,
are
yeah,
involved.
yeah, yeah.
Everything is involved.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if a man is willing to cheat, they'll be like, it's basically like throwing everything away, so they will leave in general.
but then you got a
But that's
reckless
depending.
man.
But
you
that's
know,
depending
like,
on the man.
Just depending on the man,
Let
because
me
you got
ask you a
some men
question.
that just irresponsible with it.
Yes, it is. It's very much. It's very much. But that's the thing. That's why I understand when he said by the Western man it's more lenient
It's
because
more
it's a
lenient.
lot of
Okay,
more
come on,
things.
history major.
It's a lot of more things that Southern men are willing to take. Western men are more willing to take
Well, my wife
than
going out right
Eastern-
now with her
than
friends.
Eastern, Northern, and all that.
Yeah.
They're willing to take more because it is more at hand.
It's our culture.
That's the thing. Even back then, when all of these things, when we owned land and stuff, when this divorcing and stuff got established, you get half of everything. That was confirmed in Russia instead of being killed at stake for cheating. So you get half this, you get half this, you get half this. Men in South were like, that's too much to risk.
Yeah.
They
can
start
see
to
what you're
let
saying.
let go of things because
Okay.
sometimes
So
they
Western,
cheated
you
first.
feel like the Western men are more lenient.
Yes.
I
we
like
are.
that.
They're
Okay.
more lenient. I
Okay,
feel.
let me ask you another question. Is listening more important than fixing the problem?
Yeah, I believe that.
Yes,
I
can
think
say
it
that
goes
as well.
hand in hand.
I think
can
it
say
goes
that as-
hand in
I can
hand.
say
Because some
that as
problems,
well,
go ahead.
because that's
where
the
are
thing.
you?
Because that's the thing. Women have a problem. They solve it out inside their head before they even talk to the man.
Let me ask you a question. Why do y'all feel like women and men cheat?
People cheat for different reasons.
I think
man.
women
It
cheat
is.
for like emotional components. Men cheat for more like a physical need. It's not an emotional thing.
I feel that it's
If I
A
cheat,
little bit.
let me tell y'all
that's-
something about me, world.
I feel it, but I don't. People cheat for different reasons,
Yeah.
man.
But
If
that's
I
the
cheat,
thing.
I
Another
cheat
thing I
to
point
get
back
from a
out.
funny
Right? I
Uncle
mean,
Ted, that's
Yeah.
another thing I point back out. It's depending on the person.
it depends on the person. I can't say.
But that's the
I
thing,
can
the
say
majority-
why
The
the
majority.
most people I've seen cheated. They cheated because they felt like they wasn't being heard. They was
But that's the
unhappy.
thing.
You know,
but that's
like
the thing. The first
like
thing.
you see a woman,
Well,
most guys,
nobody's
you see
happy.
that woman, they woman happy. The man like he miserable as shit. You know what I'm saying? But the woman is happy.
But that's
You
the
know
thing.
what I'm
The
saying?
first
And-
thing.
and
The
then
first
I've
thing.
seen men cheat just because, you know, they really wasn't even cheating. I mean,
They don't
were
have
cheating.
any self control.
No, well, they would. I'm gonna give you all scenarios.
Yeah.
I've seen men cheat because you know they just was unhappy and they would just feel like they wasn't being heard and they always have to compromise all the time. You know what I'm saying? This woman here understand. Then you got guys that want to cheat because they be like, "Gee, you know, I love my wife, but I just want to burn something else."
That's
every
that's
night."
over
You got those kind of guys.
sexualized. Yeah.
And then it's all type of people that cheat for all different reasons. So you never can say why people cheat. You know?
Yeah, but I think
can-
overall men, right? Like their sexual fulfillment or sexual quest, it has nothing to do with an emotional component.
Yeah.
It's all about just meeting a need. versus women, there can be something extremely negligent in the relationship, and they
Because-
don't have the capacity to lead.
Yeah,
leave
because women
for whatever
women
reason
are down to their first
Yeah.
reason is I was not heard. It's always that first reason.
Yeah, because if I cheat on you, I'm finna leave your ass.
Yeah, I want to
I just
find
think
another
it's always
connection.
I'm not
It's
leaving.
like interlink. It's
I
pulling
don't-
that connection and
I don't
connecting
cheat.
another.
I'm
So
not
I don't-
leaving. I think
it's
it
gotta
may
be
be a
something really
comfortability
serious.
that I can't find elsewhere, but there is something going on in the relationship that is negligent. That's
Yes.
why I'm
When I
cheating.
used to cheat when I was young, it was more out of curiosity.
Yes.
That's
Well,
that physical
That's the
component
physical
that I'm talking
That's
about.
the
Now that
physical
I'm
thing we're
older,
talking about.
As you get
Yeah.
older, as you get older, you look around, you already know what everybody do. You
Yeah.
kinda, you get to that age, and then it's not.
So like,
As that's come with
let's
age,
take-
but
Even
when you're
Michelle-
young, you like,
Even to come with the multiple races, that's just out of the
Yeah,
pure
you be
flick
like,
of
hey,
curiosity of
I
what
wonder
it
what
would
it
feel
is
like.
to be with this.
Yeah,
or what
I
it is,
agree.
and
Well,
I-
I ask
I'm-
y'all a question. So you think liking other people's pictures is it disrespectful?
I think it's extremely.
Facebook.
If you know your
I
spouse
think it's-
don't like it,
I think
like
it's
me,
extremely-
I don't see nothing wrong with it. But if my
Hey.
spouse, let me tell you something, I don't see anything wrong with it. But if my spouse tell me she's uncomfortable with it, I won't do it.
Yeah,
And I don't because I know she's uncomfortable.
I think I hold an extreme regard and respect for relationship. If I'm getting in a relationship with you, it is my responsibility to protect your heart. And I
Come
don't
on
even
now.
want any
Talk your
misconception, right? That there is anybody that will ever have the position in my life, in my heart, that you have, right? So a picture is never that serious. It's never that important to like. Now, am I saying that we as human don't find other people attractive?
No.
Absolutely not. But my responsibility, my allegiance, my respect to you is more important than this person's like on this post or whatever. Let everybody else do
yeah,
that.
because when y'all are one. So
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
don't-
hurting
can't be
you,
on
I'm
that. I
hurting
get it.
myself.
But I don't even know if it's hurting you. But I don't even want to give it the opportunity to hurt you.
That's right.
If we
So
locked in,
I didn't
totally agree.
I
I
didn't.
have a bond with God, and one thing I will not do. I thought about that one time, and I don't do that no more. I have done it, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. Now, I might be innocent with liking on a picture, but I don't. But to the world, I don't want to disrespect my marriage.
That's right.
He's married, and he's on the picture liking
Yeah.
girl's picture. It just don't
And open
look
that
right,
gate.
you
Even
know?
yeah,
open
so
that
I'm
gate.
gonna
So I
shun
won't
the
do that
very
because of that
appearance.
reason. I don't
It's not
see
even
anything
gonna
wrong with it,
happen.
But I
Yeah.
won't do it because this disrespects my
So
marriage.
with me, it's like I didn't know until like relatively recent that was a thing.
Right.
That liking a picture or a post or something, because it doesn't have to necessarily be sexual. It could be, I could like the wrong political post, and that could come back and bite a nigga in that. I didn't realize that, hey, because it's automatic. If I'm watching something, I just hit like. I swipe, I hit like. You know, everybody get a like from
and
me.
you can't carelessly like anymore.
Well, I did. Well,
You got to take a stand.
obviously.
Yeah, you got to
Obviously.
stand for something
So,
to fall for anything.
As somebody that's a content creator, I was just, oh, you made a thing.
No,
Like,
no,
well,
I take my
get it
likes
now.
seriously. If I like something, it means
It's
something.
something.
I seen something in
You
your
better say it.
content that I resonated with, or it has a message
Mm-hmm.
that is deeper. But I'm not just liking to like. And I damn sure knowing that I have a man at home, it's not a man in this world that I'm liking more than who I choose
You
to
better
be with
talk
at
it.
home.
It was a
Because if
picture
I'm
Absolutely
liking, if
not.
I'm liking your
background and the
picture,
sun
it's
was
something
shining,
I'm doing.
And the
Yeah.
little
I'm
midget
sending
was
a
on
flirt.
the sand, like,
Yeah,
Outside.
yeah.
and it was just such a beautiful picture.
I don't give a damn.
It was
You know what I'm
But
saying?
it was the photography.
You can mentally
was
check
just-
and say,
it was-
"Oh, that's nice,"
And
but
then I
keep
thought about
scrolling,
it. Yeah.
right? Because it ain't worth what I got at home.
But that picture and the sand was on the feet, and it was just the way the angle they shot it. It was really a good picture.
That's great.
But I get it. I get it.
You know, I seen some OnlyFans. It's really great content.
Okay, so look.
but absolutely not, right? Like that's some good shit right there. But I'm not.
If my person expresses that they ain't with that shit, then
It's a respect thing.
that's
Yeah.
fine. But also understand that sometimes people do shit they don't even realize that.
They're doing.
You're gonna
Well,
have to
that it's an
realize.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let motherfuckers know, be like, okay, well, shit, I don't like this, and then the motherfucker just don't do it no more.
Let me ask you
I don't
another
think that's
question.
serious.
Okay, what's another
It's
question? Bess?
Is sex in the relationship necessary? Do you have to have sex? You think sex in a relationship will die without sex?
So in my relationship, hell yeah. But in a lot of I'm a therapist and I speak to a lot of different people. And we have very asexual people. We have gender fluid people. We have people that get together in relationship for different things. Some things are solely dependent upon companionship. And we've all experienced that, right? Grandma and grandpa that sleep in separate bedrooms, right? They ain't getting busy at night.
I get
Hey,
it.
I seen
Yeah.
my
You
grandma.
know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
that now.
Yeah.
I've heard,
I
but
seen
no,
my
let,
grandma and grandpa.
let me
Yeah,
tell you something.
but it's a-
I was
it's-
raised
I wanna
like that,
elaborate
so
on that
yeah.
a little bit
I-
more
You know
after
what I'm
y'all get
saying?
talking.
Yeah.
Because me and, okay, I get that because I remember my grandmother telling me it's because George had his own room because he got up early in the morning.
Yeah. It's always
And then
something
he had to go to
inconvenient.
bed late and I was a housewife and she would go to bed late at night. And I found myself doing that. Me and my wife, we have a beautiful relationship. We don't have no issues. I get mad sometimes, be like, but sometimes between her and our dog, I'll go sleep in the other room. Mm-hmm. That don't mean I don't love my wife or we having problems.
Absolutely.
And she had to understand that. I said, baby, some men be like, hey, come here. Come lay on my chest. My wife got to be here. No, my wife don't. Mm-hmm. That's the type of guy I am. No, baby, you going out. I'll go. You don't have to go to sleep just because I'm going to sleep.
Because the whole point is sleep,
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to sleep. So
everybody needs
you
sleep.
finna watch TV. She wants to be in the bed. She don't care. She'll shut it down, but I had to make her understand. Just because I'm going in the other room sleep, it doesn't mean we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'll go. I had the other room. I'll go in there.
Oh,
and
you
I'll
got
go
to sleep next to me.
I
I'm
go-
So
sorry.
here's my
I
issue.
got
You got to be
legs and shit.
intertwined with me, baby.
I need you.
Because when she got to get up early in the morning, I don't feel like going to sleep. You see,
But look-
that's just how I am.
Hell
Now,
no, you got to be.
I
by
need
me.
you in the
We got
bed with
spoon
me.
and everything.
Yeah.
So if
and we do that. But not.
No,
I
look.
don't, like when I have something to do and I got a big day tomorrow. I need to go to bed. It's fine. I'm sweating.
Oh, I turn it off. I'll turn it back on. I got you. Let me say this. Let me say this. So I get up. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I had that shot. I'm sitting this. Look at my stage lighters.
If we fall asleep in different rooms one night, but like for you to have a whole different room set up and shit, and we
Oh,
slept
no, I'm not
separate,
doing
I
that.
can't. I
I
can't
don't give a damn if you
physically
have
do
a,
that.
Yeah.
I need you. I need to. I
sleep
want
app.
to. I want to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't give
know
a
what I'm
damn if
saying?
you have a
That
sleep app
connection,
machine.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have that.
Yeah, I got the
you,
lock
T.
legs.
I mean,
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that
I don't know what the
I
hell
think,
happened to
but
me. I
hey,
just had a hot flash.
I do want to say this, right? Because as a therapist, I speak to a lot of different people, and there are different scenarios, right? Very asexual people, people who are gender fluid, who it is all about like the connection. It's not necessarily about a sexual thing.
Yeah.
It's just having a companion there, right? That is enough for them. Me personally, it's an absolute no, but I can say that I have been exposed to people who have lived very successful lives that do not need sex as a factor. I myself, like when I deal with like celibacy or anything like that, like I don't really need it. You know, some people are just like that. So is sex a thing that you have to have in a relationship? I do not agree. I think it is subjective to the person and who we're talking to at that time.
And you know
But
what? If
me
this was me
personally-
20 years ago, hell yeah.
Yeah, me personally,
Yeah,
I
I
need
need
it.
it.
I need you to, hey, I need you to, hey.
I think it play a role, but I don't.
I need
have
it, though.
If I don't,
Yeah.
Old as
don't-
I am, I need
The older
sex.
I get, I don't do like that.
Yeah, I have to have sex.
Yeah.
But okay, it's funny with my brother in the room. But
Right.
what is a myth about a man that needs to die?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
What is a myth about a man
Or a woman.
or a woman
Yeah, that needs
that
to
you
die.
would like to die?
I think we covered that though.
Yeah, we did.
No, we
Well, the
didn't.
Campbell's one.
How did we cover that? What was yours, Sean?
Why you say it like?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the stereotype.
The stereotype
Yeah.
of what? I don't recall.
The interracial thing. We did a whole thing.
No.
So that don't count?
So wait, elaborate the stereotype of what? Because
The interracial dating.
I
So the stereotype is a myth.
I think
So
my myth
What's
is
a
that
myth?
pretty women
woman.
break hearts.
no. Elaborate.
They are
About
never
the
serious when they break hearts.
interracial dating. Well, I've said,
That's my
we
myth.
pulled up the stats and stuff.
No, what are you saying? That interracial dating, what?
We,
No. No.
It's a myth.
What's a myth? That black men choose outside of their race?
We just had
over-
a
No. Just say it.
that black men. I don't know.
Date outside their race?
No, they do.
They do?
But it's
So
not.
on a higher,
The myth is that it's at a higher level than what it really is.
Okay.
I don't know how you don't understand this.
No. It's not. I just wanted you to reiterate.
Okay,
That's
you just
all.
wanted me to say it out loud.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's
That's a control thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, you did. You
It's
controlled
not.
me.
It's not. We have people who may have tuned in just now that aren't familiar with what you're
Do
talking
you see how
about.
she did that? She's like, no, please enunciate. No, say it.
I didn't
And
say
you- and
enunciate.
No, you didn't.
Elaborate.
And
It
you know
doesn't
what you
matter.
did? You choked up
Elaborate.
like, what?
Elaborate.
You want to treat
A stereotype, because I kind of feel like I touched on that earlier.
We
that
did.
Black men,
We are-
I'm sorry, black women, we are incapable of submitting, or we are scorned, or we are just this angry population.
So
of
you know what?
people.
Let's replace angry with
I
You-
think we
you-
have
you-
every right to be angry.
No.
Men don't like to work.
so
Ooh,
Well,
nice.
no. You have your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought y'all.
No.
Yeah.
Stop. Because I really
'Cause she's
truly
not
believe
done.
that.
She's full
No,
of
I
nerve.
really want to be heard in this moment that black black women can't submit. We're angry. We're
black
scorned.
women will do shit to make them submit. You want me to say
I
that
hate
out
it.
loud?
I
Do you
hate
want me to
it.
say that out
I
loud?
hate it.
Black
Y'all
women
come
will
here to
do
these guys in
shit
trouble.
that make you want to put them in check, and once you do it, then they're satisfied.
Oh,
Is that fair?
he said black
I hate
women will do shit to make you put
If
that
you guys don't stop being messy.
Is that what you wanted me to say?
You are the epitome of what I cannot agree with. I cannot.
Ooh, now we're getting somewhere.
I cannot agree with that.
They got juicy.
Why would you say that
Uncle
on
Nearest.
air?
Uncle Nearest.
I ain't
would
had
you say
none.
that?
I haven't had none.
Oh, shit.
Well, hey, it's time.
This time, let's see.
That is the stereotype that
No,
I
but-
really want to shut down, that we don't.
But-
Psychologically, things have been embedded in us, right?
No,
Like,
but is
and
that
then-
is that
and
is
then-
that an excuse?
No. It's not an excuse, but I'm
Okay.
saying it is a false belief. Most
That is
women
not a
do,
false belief,
but
that
you
sometime-
men don't have the capacity to lead. Can we talk about that though?
Oh, shit. She said you motherfuckers ain't got no capacity to lead.
All right, let's go, Shay. Come on, let's get it.
I'm just saying. You have to have.
What is the
you
capacity?
have to
What is the
have-
capacity to lead?
Sean.
What does that mean?
You have to have something to submit to. I really believe that black men are very misguided, right? They lack accountability. We have started with a deficit
Come on,
that
girl.
we do not talk about enough, right? And then you guys also do not have the grace for black women. It's like, oh, this is easier. This is better. I
In
like
what in
this.
what way?
Shit, a lot of perspective.
Yeah,
No, but you got to say it. If it's a lot, then you can say it.
because you specifically said today about
Relationships,
education and
finances.
academics, and as an educated black woman, a black woman, I found that very offensive.
So, but also I explained what I said. I said that I explained the economic impact on people that go to college.
I don't care about
well,
economics because I defied
no.
the odds. I am an educated black woman who is licensed.
I get that.
And respected and regarded.
And
You
she
can't
is.
lead me if you don't have the equivalent to that.
Come
right?
on.
So,
And so you want me to submit to you,
And you ain't
but
gave
you
me an
don't
act
have
to
the
follow.
information necessary to fulfill your God-given
But wait a
talent.
minute,
That's not
wait a
true.
minute.
So the only
I'm
way
gonna come
that-
to this perspective though, just because you, like I teach my daughters,
It's not about, okay,
just
I know where you're
because
going.
you are educated and this and that does not mean that
I
man
said,
cannot.
I said best to fulfill your God-given talent.
Right.
What is
If
your
your
God-given talent
God-given
in
talent-
regards
Hey,
to going to
Hey,
college?
if your God-given talent is in medicine, okay?
But
Well, if it's
I
a blue
made
collar worker.
no,
Hey, if
because
it's in-
I made that distinction. If I would have
What
said
if-
that nobody needs to go to college, then you would have a point to stand on. I literally said that the majority of people don't need to go to college. There are some areas where you need to go to college. So you can't get offended at me saying that a lot of people waste their money going to college when a trade school will do. What I make good money at has nothing to do with a college degree. It has with me doing certain trade schools, performing certain procedures at a hospital that has led me to the point where I am now.
Honey.
And everything that I went to college for has nothing to do with what I'm doing now.
Honey,
That's
are we
it.
talking about God-given
baby.
purpose?
I don't know what that
Hey,
means.
hey, hear me out, because you're not listening. Are we talking
Honey and
about
baby.
God-given purpose, right?
Right.
Y'all stop. Stop
Yeah,
being
I mean-
messy. Stop being messy. Because not every black woman communicates with aggression, right?
Yeah.
I respect this man.
That's
Oh,
right.
Regardless
oh,
of
thank-
his
Well, check
education
me
level.
then, honey.
Thank
on
you,
I'm
the
sir.
just
social
saying.
life.
Well,
I'm just saying.
regardless of my
Regardless of
education?
your education. So if you climb the ladder of the scholar, right? Like if you are a doctorate or master's or whatever, that doesn't matter to me. What I'm saying is your God-given purpose, okay? If your God-given purpose is to practice medicine, what do you need to do?
Go to college.
Exactly. So it has nothing to do to discredit any man.
Am
that
I
has,
the only person not?
I'm not being
Does anybody
heard.
understand what I just?
You're not understanding what
I
I'm
stay
saying.
out of
We're
relationships,
talking
though.
about
No, it was not.
No. We are talking
be
about
quiet.
submission, right? To your God-given purpose. Not everybody is supposed to be a doctor.
Right.
We understand
That means
the
they
process
don't necessarily
of
need to go
becoming
to
a
college.
doctor.
Let me change the dynamic of that. If a woman has a degree and a
Okay.
woman is educated,
Okay.
what if it's a blue collar dude that's in his?
It's nothing wrong with that if that's
Is
your
she
God-given
able to-
purpose.
is she able to
'Cause
submit to him?
We're
Because-
talking about
Wait a
black
minute, it comes to this
women's
question that I have
ability
here.
or inability to submit. If it is clear that your responsibility is to be an AC technician.
Sometimes your responsibility is to be a good man and lead
Hey,
that family.
I just said that. If your responsibility is to be an AC technician, but you aren't clear of that, you can't lead me.
What?
So you take, hey. If you are unclear of that, and let's be honest, there are so many people, so many
I get
men,
what she's saying.
so
So,
many men,
basi-
not even black men, but
Well,
exceptionally black men.
if you don't have a plan, basically what she's saying, if you don't have a plan and you don't know where you're going, how in the hell can you lead anybody else?
What
That's
Jill Scott
basically all
said,
she's saying.
if you can't tell me what to do,
Right.
then you can't tell me what
You
to
can't
do.
tell yourself what to do.
Thank you.
can't-
If you
don't-
can't tell me
you
what
don't
to
have
do,
a plan
you
for
can't
yourself,
tell me what
how
to
can
do.
You lead anybody else?
Yeah, but
Thank
what
you.
if
So
you?
it's not. I'm not speaking academia. I'm not saying that the only end all and be all is to be an academic. Now, me myself, I'm very educated, so I don't want to discredit that. What I'm saying is a black woman's inability to submit. That is what I'm saying, right?
helpmate.
And there is a negligence, right, where it's like you can't.
Say that
You
again.
don't even know
Helpmate.
what you doing. You don't even know what your God-given talent is, but you're chopping me up for not being able to submit to you, but you are unclear of it.
Of
If you
your
don't have a
leadership
vision
ability.
of us
And there's a
and
lot
our
of brothers
family,
that's like
and
that.
we're-
They all
it
over the
is,
place.
especially black men. And I have to
There's a lot of
just
brothers
be
that don't,
honest.
like,
So you
There's
said,
a lot of brothers don't have
what
a,
do we
a
want
real
to?
plan.
It was a particular question, like What we wanted to this belief.
It's submission and leadership in marriage.
No. It was something else.
It's like this. It's like the women nowadays
I know what you're saying.
are outdoing the men. You know, it's and that's a big thing. And they just brothers just a lot of brothers, and it's by design, but then I don't like to throw that out there. But that's just my opinion. I don't want to get off into that right now.
Okay.
But it's a lot of brothers don't have the same ambition as a lot of women do. You know, women, man, these women, they getting out there now, they making it happen.
Yeah.
They out there, they
we
own
have
it.
clarity.
They own it.
But let me
You know
ask
what
you
I'm
a question, and I'm a woman. Me and you still here.
Right.
But my thing is a lot of women that have these degrees and this and that. Not talking about you, Bess.
No, it's okay.
I'm
It's
saying
okay.
that don't know how to submit because they get
Yeah,
they
and
get into
that's
that
a
slave
problem.
mentality.
That's and I'm like,
Wait,
I said,
I'm not done. Wait, they get into that slave mentality when they do get these degrees and stuff like that. They start looking down at the men because with statistics, most black men don't have degrees, and that don't make you less of a man because a woman have this big degree and have 3 and 4 degrees, and he doesn't.
But
But
then
why
that,
not?
But let me tell you,
Why
where that
not?
lies at because then
Why
you
not?
got a
Because
lot of
some
brothers.
people-
She's
what's-
defied the odds. Hey, black man, if I can do it, you can too.
Yeah, but then again,
But
you
my
have
so
to-
many
You're putting
women,
the value
'cause
in the
so
degrees.
many-
But some
You're putting
men
the
feel
value-
like college.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's-
in the
that's
value
what-
of degrees. It's in the purpose. Black man, if you,
You don't
want
have to have
hey,
a
hey,
degree.
hey, hey, hey,
No,
hey,
no, hold on, I'm asking the question.
I gotta finish
But
this
I got
for you to understand.
I know, baby. I mean,
It's okay.
So, is it
That's
the
just a
effort?
gesture
Is
we
it
use,
the
yeah.
effort that you're talking about that goes into being able to get a degree?
No,
Is
you're
that it?
missing my point. You're missing
That's not what she's
my
saying.
point. I am saying if it is your God-given assignment to be
Whatever
a
that
doctor,
is.
right? And it is the law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to schooling and get a doctorate in order to practice medicine.
But what if you
and
don't?
you're saying, no. You're saying, baby, my vision, I need you to submit to my plan. I'm going to be a doctor. And your ass ain't doing nothing to align with that.
Right.
Right?
You can't follow that.
It's
But
not me as the issue of me
But
not
that goes-
wanting
that
to
goes-
So
submit
that
to
goes
you.
into my
That
question
goes like
that
this,
said
if
is submission and leadership in marriages still supposed to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
that lines with everything. If you can't execute this, you can't execute that. You can't
Thank
tell me
you.
A, B, and you can't
Yes.
say A and C and skip over B.
Thank you.
If this is this way, this is all that
Yes.
shit aligns.
It's the law
You know
of
what I'm
the
saying? You don't
land.
keep this
Right.
in order, you ain't this in order.
Right,
This
right,
ain't in
right.
order. Your financing ain't in order. Your credit ain't in order. Your closet ain't in order.
I
It don't
wanna be
work
a
like,
doctor,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I don't wanna go to college.
You know, you very
Yeah.
good at this.
That's
but
not
you
in
know,
order.
it-
I never said that.
yeah, no.
No.
No, we not talking about. We
Yeah.
don't talking about now. We ain't talking
No,
about.
but-
No, she
You
they
know what I'm saying?
speaking in
But-
general.
But you keep
But
saying
this-
that you want to be a doctor, but you don't go to college. That's
No.
ludicrous.
No, no.
That's
Oh, no,
absurd.
no, we're
Because-
talking
Just
about
saying you don't
education.
take the proper
We're talking
measures
about-
to do what you have to do to line up with
It
your
got nothing to
purpose.
do with education. It's just about
It's the
leading.
process
You know what I'm
of
saying?
leading.
What is your plan?
Yes.
When you
My
lead
whole
a woman,
point-
you have to lead
my
by
whole-
example, and
my
you
whole-
want her to follow this. You want her to follow you because she's a helpmate.
My whole
Okay,
point.
where are you going? And that's how that's a lot of black women. Okay, let me tell you something. I think I told Brittany this
I don't
one
wanna-
time.
I
I
don't
dated someone
I see.
when I was a young man. I dated a
cute,
woman
though.
that was out of my league, right? She was out of my
Out of
league.
your league, how, Terry?
Get on to this.
Okay.
I'm man enough to say this. Okay, don't do me that. God damn it. Don't do me that, damn it. Okay. I'm trying to get it out. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Look, she was out of my league,
Okay.
and I knew it. You know what I'm saying? And she had more drive.
Okay.
And when I was young, I had my plan, but it was my plan, and she's gonna lap me. I know this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't keep up with her.
Yeah.
I know this. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't have the tool to handle this.
Okay,
Right here.
okay.
And I know I was a little bit out of my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got out the way because,
Hey, you told me.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because if she'd have been there with me, I'm man enough to say this now because I became a man the older I got. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm speaking
You know
to
what I'm
right
saying?
there.
You know
You
what I'm
can't
saying?
tell me what to do
What?
if you can't tell me what to do.
Right, but
That right
but when
there.
I was,
But come on, I'm
I'm old
listening.
enough to admit that now because I see what type of little
You
person
was old enough to miss that then when you left her alone.
Exactly. I knew I was.
Mr. Who?
I said
was
he was old enough
enough
to
know that
to
again
know
when
that
I knew I
then
was
when he
out
left
of
her
my
alone.
realm. I knew I was.
He knew his
my
truth.
You
head.
couldn't lead this woman.
I couldn't leave this woman.
Okay,
You
that's
know what I'm saying?
fair.
And,
I
and
love
and I
that.
felt like most men ain't able to say this, but I felt like she needed a man.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
And I was
that.
mature enough to make that. I'm not finna do like most hoe ass niggas do, get with her and try to bring her to my level.
You. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
make her
you
think
listening
she's
to
not
that,
as
babe?
pretty.
No, what did he say?
You know, like you make her think she's not as pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And all the while, bring her to my level. Don't
Right.
answer her phone call, just brush her off all the while she running behind me because she thinking all that. But if I open up and show you who I truly is, who I'm truly
Truly
is,
are.
and I truly am, you're not gonna want this person.
Right.
You see, a lot of women get it twisted
Yeah.
and think that this man is all that when no, all the while I
Thank
know
you.
I don't have what it is. You know what I'm saying? To hold you down. And you see, she was an ambition. Well, she wasn't stupid. She was just ambitious because you look at her. Like we go back to A, B, and C. She went to school. She was honors. She got this. She got this. She wasn't stupid behind me, but she was determined.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was determined.
She
was gonna make me
believed
her
in your
man.
black ass.
Yeah, exactly. But I know that I
Oh.
couldn't meet at that time the young man that I was at that 25-year-old man. I knew I wasn't there yet.
You didn't have the capacity.
I didn't
to
have the
lead her.
capacity. And you
Thank
know what
you.
I did?
Thank you.
I stepped back.
Thank you.
And guess what? Me and her was like this for years, and we still. If I see her now, we still cool.
Thank
and guess
you.
what? And we loved each other to death, and she's still my buddy right now.
And that
I got back. Guess what? She's married.
But you a
and
fucking
going on with her
unicorn.
life.
That's
You
what.
know what I'm saying?
No.
But-
That's what you
But
asked.
I get it. I
What
wasn't
is the thing?
able to lead
You
her
mentioned that,
at
right?
capacity. I
That you
knew.
want to destroy about it,
Yeah.
right? That
The myth.
Terry just summed it up so perfectly. That black women, we have an inability to submit, right? We are scorned. We are this.
'Cause we look at-
Terry is a unicorn, like you
But
said.
if I would've-
because he
but-
understood his capacity. So
But I
many-
didn't drag her on,
Yeah,
and
that's
And-
unselfishly
and
thinking.
then she
Yeah.
got with another guy and would have gave
And
the
you
next
would've
man a
started
hard
hell.
time. That's why I say these dudes ain't here. These niggas out here ain't teaching these women shit.
You hear this?
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause you was ready to argue me
us
down.
as men, it is
What-
our job to
I was
teach.
talking about something completely different. But
But that's what
I
we
might have
talking
can't
about.
be with you for the rest of your life. I
You
can't
say-
be
you
your
say what?
companion.
I think you said the
Like
stereotype.
I had to tell her this.
That's what
I
it
say,
was.
look,
I see where
can't,
Sean
I
was
can't be
coming.
your man and I can't be your companion for the rest of your life. But I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah.
You know, you
But
take
see,
this
this
here
is the-
and you grow with this, and this is the
This
man
is
you,
the beauty, and I don't mean to cut y'all, big bro, but this is the beauty of Mars versus Venus because we're able to give each other insight. Because in that way of him
I
thinking,
respect
it's
him.
so many of our viewers need to hear that,
Yes.
Right.
Because
I
it'll make them
respect
open
them.
their
Like, you know,
eyes to
lot
how
of
And you
guys
know
men
what?
are really
And you
lot of
know what,
guys,
Terry? You're so much of a unicorn because I think if so many black women can hear that from you, we would
And
be
this-
less scorned.
but this is
we
the
would
problem.
be less,
This is
and
the-
they will stop
less
putting up with
But
bullshit.
this is the-
receptive to
But
to submission.
But I
right?
have a
When you
daughter.
could say,
Right.
baby, I don't
have
know where I'm leading you to. I can understand that better than you blind leading my life.
Yeah,
That I can't
exactly. And,
replace.
but you see,
With a
like I say,
pride.
that's
With a
why
pride thing.
it's important.
Pride.
That's why I always go back to just as important it is for a father to be in his daughter's life. It's important for your
And
daughters to be in your father's life because your kids give you that. When you get to the certain point where the reason why I was like that about her because I have sisters. I had a mother. I got a daughter. And I would want someone to be like that with them. And that's why I say, yeah, we have to look at the men too. Yeah, it's this stuff going around about how women is not this, women is not that. But this is why I lean more towards the men because it's our job to keep our women in line. And if I'll
And this
get
is
around
what
it.
I was speaking to about, right? Like when we are to submit.
Right.
the misconceptions about black women. We get behind these men. We stand behind them.
Yeah.
We support you in whatever dream or vision we have for the family. Right. And then you do something. And for what I understand you saying, it was selfish impulses.
Yeah, I was 19 years old. And I'm not trying to justify this.
And so we developed this stigma about black women that we're difficult to love, or we are resistant.
Oh, you wasn't here when we
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had a very...
Oh, man, I hate you missed all that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't have to watch the episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
You missed all that. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
That's how we ended up getting it here.
Okay, I'm sorry,
and it got a lot to do with accountability.
Okay, continue on. I'm sorry. I went to the potty. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
I was trying to fight the urge, but I went to the potty.
But yeah, it's just it's us as world. When I say you asked another question about you think it's more important to listen than actually get down to the root of solve it. No, I think it's more important to listen because Venus and Mars is never gonna see eye to eye on a lot of things.
I think.
But I think that respect that I have for the woman, and I have respect for women, and I have respect for and I because I demand respect. So the respect that I have for a woman, I gotta know that that's my partner and she's my wife, and I gotta understand that that's the reason why I married her, and I have to trust and believe that she knows and understands what she's talking about sometimes. So.
You know what? And I'm gonna follow
and
with
try
this.
to.
You made a point that I really loved about how you kind of hold men accountable for what they do.
Right, because I hold men high. Yeah, I hold men
because
high.
Because they are supposed to.
Right. It's like Jesus. Jesus running around slinging dick to everybody. You supposed to be the son of God. I mean, excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say like that. But he's holy,
But we all have accountability.
But imagine if Jesus was just going around there. Hold on, man.
But you know the accountability that it takes. Hey. But do you understand the accountability that it takes to be a man's helpmate?
Right, but
because that's what we're supposed to be too.
But think about it. I hold men at this standard, and you know what responsibility you have, and you going around.
But you're not the only one with responsibility, baby.
No,
like the helpmate. You're second in command. Do you know what it takes?
But you know what? I was just about to get to that.
You were going to get to that?
No, I'm not trying to debate that. I'm talking about the men right now because that's me. I highly respect women too. But but I'm just talking about the men right now. You know what I'm saying? Women, yeah, of course. We do some incredible things.
Yeah.
You know, a lot.
Second in charge. Yeah, you know how hard that is?
What's hard about it though?
I
want you to elaborate.
Women progressively... I am so sorry, but are we being frank?
Absolutely.
Okay, women are more intelligent than men. We are more
I can't necessarily say that.
I think we are more intelligent men. I think that our intuition is more refined. I think that our purpose is a lot more difficult than men because, for example, like I said, we are in second command of men, right? We are created from you to be a helpmate. But
how do that make you feel when you say that? Huh? How did that make you feel when you say that? That we are in second command.
We are in second command. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's difficult to submit, especially to a fool, right?
Well, I get that, to a fool.
Yeah, well, but I mean, just in general,
why would she submit to a foolish and something?
But you know what? Before y'all start talking, I was gonna get to the point of holding women accountable for women. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about Shay. I'm not talking about any woman. I'm just going to say this to the women that's watching us, that a lot of women get in these roles and they forget to play their part as women, to be the helpmate. Mm-hmm. I know my best can do it. I saw her do it. And she see me do it every day.
Yes, I do.
But I want to give some women advice. Just like my brother gave some men advice, and we all give y'all advice. Women, we got to learn how to submit and take our pumps off and take these hard shells off. Mm-hmm. But first, we need to put God first,
right?
For our discernment,
right?
Because if you don't have your discernment, hey, sometimes we want to look. what's that saying that you tell us? When you trying to fix.
You're going about it when you're a woman, and me, my belief, I believe in the Lord, and I believe in Jesus, and I believe when you're in a marriage, you serve the woman, serve God, and you serve God.
Yeah.
And your woman is submitting. She's her job, her duty is to do what is asked of the Lord as a wife.
That's right.
Yeah.
Deeper than submitting to just her husband. You can't just submit to a man.
You got to get all the instructions from God to even know what to do.
If you're looking at submitting to a man, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's never gonna work.
But how do you decipher between a man and
Read the Bible.
what does that mean?
Read
We
the
got
Bible,
so
the Bible.
many listeners that is
Deuteronomy.
like, I'm
Go
in
to
a marriage,
Deuteronomy.
I'm with a man, but what does that mean? How do I know that I'm submitting to a godly man?
Because you know the role of a man through Deuteronomy.
What's the role of a man?
It's in Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy.
Okay,
what
well,
does
look, I'll just put it
Deuteronomy
like this
say?
here. This is how you know if you submitting to a man of God. Do we ever ask you to pray? Do we ever ask you anything? Do we ever go to church? Well,
You got some functions to do that.
Yeah, even if he don't, do he ever speak of the Lord? Do he ever pray together? Do he ever pray with
Love
you?
is an
You know what I'm
action
saying?
word.
And I used to run around and say, I believe in the creator, someone manufactured and someone did all this, but I don't really go. No, I'm here to say this. It's real. There's really such thing, and it's real. And the older I'm getting, things don't happen. I could call it coincidence, but it's not coincidence because I'm been made to a firm
Make a believer.
I've been made a firm believer. And what I like, I didn't get a sign. I got my sign after I accepted it,
I think it's the fruit that a man's life bears. I watched a movie on Tubi last night. It was about a man who really truly believed that he was led by God. He was very delusional, but he was abusive, negligent. It's the girl, what's her name? DMX's goddaughter. She just got married to a big basketball player.
His goddaughter?
His goddaughter. She was in Power. Paige, I think her name is. The man was completely delusional about his belief about religion, practice, leadership. So I'll say it's not one thing for a man to believe in God, but it's the fruit that his life bears about God. That's exceptionally
Love is an action
important. I think when you say give an act to follow, I think when you guys speak of Deuteronomy, that is exactly what I am trying to equip our followers with, is that religion has been a thing that has been used. It's a tool that's been used to leave. It's like wolves in sheep's clothing.
That's right.
So you have to be very, very careful and strategic. You have to, one, know the rules, know the book for yourself.
Right.
That's right.
But two, judge a man by the fruit that his life bears.
That's right.
And I just think it's so many other factors as far as like when it comes to submitting to a man, his purpose and his vision. But I go back to like my standpoint of women not being able to submit, especially black women. I just think that we all have a different standpoint as far as what are you leading us to?
Right.
And that is the misconception that I want to tear down, especially for black women. It is so frustrating. We are not difficult. We are not defiant. It's not that we don't love our black men, but I think our black men have started with a deficit. You guys are very much confused. You don't have purpose-led lives, and you don't have anyone that you submit to. So many times I've asked men, what governs you? And they don't even know what the hell that means. Right? But we all have a blueprint in which we navigate through this world that we're in. And I can't stand behind you if you stand for nothing.
Right.
It's simple sayings, right? If you don't stand for anything, you fall for anything. So don't pinpoint that on us as black women when you guys don't even know who you are. And I understand psychologically and all the things, slavery, the things that have come to divide us as a group of people. So I bring it back. I mean, I went to the bathroom. It was a lot that I missed on. I don't know if you elaborated on it, Terry, or you, Sean, or you, Brittany. But I'm just saying, I want to bring it back full circle.
It's pretty much what you're saying. It's just he was saying for men have to be accountable for the mistakes that they do.
I love that. I always love Terry's output.
I gotta ask you one thing. Do you really think women are smarter than all men?
I definitely do think women, because intuition is a thing. It's a gut instinct. I think it requires a connection with our divine that, right, a lot of men have difficulty tapping into because of y'all egos.
Okay,
but
I get that.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
So you say I believe that there are women that are smarter than men.
Okay.
There is a lot of them, but for me to say all women are smarter than men.
Now, I mean that's extreme, right?
Okay, yeah.
But I think the majority of women are smarter than men? I'm gonna say yeah, Terry. I'm gonna legitimately say that.
Hey, that's your opinion.
When you think about statistically, I know. No, I don't want to discredit men.
I love your opinion.
Yeah,
that's
I
your
don't
opinion.
want to do that.
One
I don't want to do that.
thing that we
But I
do
think
here
in
on the
this-
Social Drinkers podcast,
I
where our
respect
opinions, we agree to disagree. We
Yeah,
respect
we're not
each other's
judging
opinions.
anybody.
Oh, no, I'm not judging.
Right.
That's the way
No. That's the
what
way
she
you feel.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just the way you feel.
Well, we
you
can
know?
all disagree. It's nothing.
Yeah,
that's
it's
the way-
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's just an
That's your
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
You know, I feel like what you were saying, Shay. You know, I don't feel that women are smarter than men. I just feel like God give us all discernment. And I feel like women are better at using their, like you say, intuition. I say
Yes.
discernment. So men sometimes, like you say, when you said ego, sometimes they're proud of the ego of the stereotype what they feel like a man is supposed to be. Sometimes it interferes
it
with
clouds
their judgment
with
so
God, their
when
connection.
you said that, I got what you were saying. So
yeah.
as far as you
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that men are smarter, I don't even think necessarily you think that. You're just saying that a lot of situations, women, we think a little logical. Like not logical, but we
It's an
be smarter in some
intuitive-
fucking situations. you know?
Yeah.
We
We
use
can
our-
see things
See, but
differently.
like we say, you're a fucking unicorn.
because this is the thing.
They
We're
don't
all,
No, you got some
we're-
intelligent brothers. That's how I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just sitting up here listening.
this is the thing. Like, do y'all know none of us are gonna make it out of this alive? This is a very human experience. Like, there's a point to all of this. We don't know because God specifically
this all the
instructs us, lean not to your own
Understanding, but trust
understanding.
in
So
me.
there is something
All
going
that
on
I know.
behind the scene. You got to be able to tap into that. Like you say, being in tune with your star players, know what's going on. It's one thing for you to say, I don't have all of the information and knowledge, but I know that there is a higher being that is in control.
Right.
And I think women have a better ability to
Because-
understand
because
that
that's why we
and
say
do
you-
that
that's-
than men.
That's why we say you
Yeah.
have to get into
But
your
that's-
word.
that's-
because
Does that make you smarter though?
I think so because you know how
No,
to
I
navigate
don't.
life.
I think it's
don't think
emotionally
that-
Hey,
intelligent.
that's
more-
fine, but
I think
is it
you need
not
to get into
intellectual
that word.
ability, right? Like, is that
What's
not
up?
to understand the mechanics behind the scene that we are not in control?
But if you understand it, you will understand.
But that's
A lot
Wow.
of men don't. They are very like result driven, right? Like, I do this, it presents this result. And that's what I'm saying.
But
When-
sometimes, like, my brother talked to me about something one time, and I was in the car with other females, and they didn't understand what he was saying. And he was talking about my life. He was talking about certain women. He was using my life as an experience. He said, God put people together. Sometimes, hey, like he said, my husband was a unicorn. And he said, your husband, what you had going on, most men stereotype. They wouldn't have picked you. He said, it's not me passing judgment on you, but it's me telling you how people think. But when God line you up with a person and y'all purposes are meant, God, at that time, y'all meet that fork in the road and God say, this person is going to help this person to get this person where they need to be. And y'all both lined up with a higher being.
He put you
That's
to,
right.
to complete your task. He put you with a person to complete, like me and my wife. Me and my wife, totally opposite. It's no way she'd have looked at me, and there's no way I'd have looked at her. But somehow, some way, we ended up together.
And y'all started searching Christ together.
Took off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got some people that have all the qualifications and still can't find a mate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's something you have to be aligned with. You have to, first of all, it's a purpose, it's a higher purpose that you have to serve this person and this person. You might want this type of guy, or you might want this type of woman, but you this guy is going this way, and you don't qualify to go there with him. You know what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
you overqualified.
Oh no! If you're overqualified, you're gonna find somebody that's qualified for you. It's not. We can't look at it because that would be. If I sat up here and say men are smarter than women, and that'll be me leading into my own understanding.
Yeah, I just don't believe that
You know what I'm
necessarily one is
So
smarter
I
than
can't
the other.
do that. You know what I'm saying? So when God put two people together, it's because those people are complete and ready for the bigger task.
They complement each other.
Exactly. For his mission.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with if you're going in a relationship looking at what you want and they going in a relationship looking at what they want, you're going about it the wrong way. You missed the whole
Are
thing.
we talking about, right, God's purpose or statistically,
So,
intellectually what we are?
Yeah,
Because I
intellectually,
truly
all that.
believe intellectually
Right.
women have outnumbered men.
Oh,
you
intellectually.
know,
Okay,
but-
you can say.
So when I say
can say we
women
can talk, we
are
can-
smarter than men, that is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Now, when it comes to God's purpose, what He has ordained, that is something that we cannot fathom and
Right.
understand.
But
But they
And
got
there
some
is men
that-
statistical
we got some-
proven
we
facts
got- I don't mean
that
to go
women
against my sister on
acquire.
Mars versus Venus, but we got some men that's not
I
really
have
educated
I
that
have
teach
no
women a lot.
grounds or ability to debate with you whether or not women are smarter than men.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I can say that's
I
gonna
can.
be. Well, I'm talking about me though, right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So.
Sorry. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Well, y'all.
Yeah. So,
Go ahead.
but to hear it, for you to say it, it's like, well,
But why are we not here for the truth? Right?
Well,
Women
who,
are acquiring.
who says it's the truth?
I mean, you can literally research it. Women are
Okay, give me
acquiring
research.
like academic education
No,
at a
or,
higher level.
because you.
I think you saying women are more into. Well,
When
first
you
of all,
think of-
education and all that is designed for women.
How is
You-
it designed for
if-
women?
yeah, 'cause
It's designed for
men are
anyone
designed
that
to-
wants
we
to
are designed
acquire
to work.
knowledge about
Which
it.
is why I
No.
said trade schools,
Exactly.
so that you could.
That's more of women.
But that's an
things.
intellectual component.
That's
I'm
not
not saying
intellectual,
I'm not
it's
saying
practical.
women who acquire degrees are more
So we
intelligent.
back on that. The last
I'm
time
saying
that you brought that up,
information
I had
and
that back out.
I am solely speaking on IQ.
Yeah,
Blah blah.
IQ, okay.
No, don't
Blah,
do
blah.
that. Don't do
Okay, well,
that.
hey,
Are you
that's
serious?
everybody's opinion. What was the next
Blah
question? Rich?
blah.
Well, I'm saying blah blah because
We done?
you wouldn't let me talk.
Okay.
I was letting you talk.
No, because you're still. I don't know how to respond to the whole college thing, the degree thing, because I think I explained
It's
it.
not about college and degree. You just heard me. Well, maybe you didn't hear me. That was
Say on the
me.
IQ. A woman,
I'm just-
they do a study on a woman. A woman can go in the room and notice everything in the room.
Because
There was
that's
this
how
on the
she's-
floor, this, the
but
color
that's
was
how
this
she's
under this.
spiritually
But that's the way she's
designed.
wired.
That's the way she's wired.
A man can
if-
do that too, but he's
You
not.
can, but
he's
like we
not
said,
gonna do
he's
that
not gonna
because
do that because
unless
that's not
he's
his role.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
unless
do
he-
or he's gonna
honey,
do
or
it.
something, you
He's
know.
A
gonna do
man
it
is
in
the
a
head. He's the head. A woman and a woman
hold
is
on
his
one
back.
second. Or he's gonna do it in a different way. If I go into a space, I'm thinking about how to get out of that space,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking of how to protect the person I'm with.
Yeah.
There are
Because
very
that is your role as a
That's
man.
well, exactly.
Right, it's like
so
two
how can
different
you
tools.
quantify that one gender is smarter than the other when they perform two completely different tasks?
Right.
Well,
I hate when people
okay,
say
okay.
if
To look at it from a Google standpoint, it said men and women tend to show small differences in specific areas. Men often this might be beneficial to you guys.
I know.
They might score slightly higher on certain tasks, while women often score slightly higher on certain verbal and memory tasks.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we need each other.
Right.
But there are certain things
Yeah.
that we just flat out do better than y'all. There's certain things that y'all flat out do better than us. That does not, in my opinion, say that one specific gender is smarter than the other.
I'm still going to stand by women.
Well, why can you?
Oh, that's fine.
We have
Yeah.
different roles.
How can you?
Well,
Fuck
you know
that. How can
That's
you?
why we need an episode 3. But I'm gonna tell y'all this.
If we say something and then we go and we research it.
No, because that didn't substantiate either one of our views.
It did not.
Thank you. Okay.
It did not.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
your response
Here's
is
why I'm very intelligent and you are too. But
that's why this is very engaging.
okay.
But that's
But
why
the
women.
thing-
So we'll ask that question again. We'll ask that question again. Are
Don't do
men
that.
and women from the same planet?
No.
After we had
Obviously
this
not.
conversation.
There's so many
But
components
before
about
we
us that
before
differ.
we end this, no, don't mean to cut you off, baby.
I hate
It's
when
all-
women
no, no,
say,
if
if you
before
was a
we-
man, you had to push a baby out. No shit.
Yeah.
That
I
ain't
ain't
my
got the
role.
wine. I ain't geared up for it. I hate when people say that.
So are you agreeing with me?
What?
No, agree with
when
what?
a woman asked me if I had to push a baby out, it'd kill me.
Hell yeah, the key. You're not
I
wired
want to
for
know
it.
if you think that women are more intelligent than men.
I'm a woman and I don't.
I
believe
don't-
that.
I just
don't-
asked Terry.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
Oh
say
no,
this.
my nigga.
I'm gonna
Don't
put this
do
here.
that. Don't do that.
There are women that are more intelligent
Thank you.
women, but I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think women are more intelligent.
That's
You-
fine.
I'm talking
That's
about
fair.
overall. So
That's
you
fair.
got some dumbass buddies, but that's I've met women that was more snappier and
That's your
that was a little
personal
bit
opinion.
more. But that I've seen more guys like all the time that I know a whole lot of brothers that's just.
Yeah.
And for
Yeah,
the
they,
record,
you
for
know,
our
they're smarter
viewers,
than women.
I'm not saying that men aren't intelligent.
Yeah.
I'm saying at this point in time where we are historically, women are acquiring advanced education,
They're not.
and we are performing.
No, they're not. They're in.
We are performing and
they're
acquiring
enrolled.
education.
They're enrolled at a higher percentage than
And we are
black men.
acquiring advanced
They're
education.
getting useless
Capacity,
degrees.
wherewithal, follow through,
Cause she's bringing it out of me, man.
All that matters.
I
You
think I've
can't
been
be
well
sitting at home
behaved.
thinking,
and,
I'm gonna get an education,
So-
and you never acquire.
You got 5,000 black men to enter the ACC college system in 2026, but you got 20,000 black women. All of a sudden, it looks like black women are trying harder to get an education than black men. But you need to look at what it is they're specializing in, or what they're majoring in.
Are we just solely speaking about education? Like, what does a
No,
major have to
no.
do with?
I'm just.
Okay,
That's what I was saying.
It's a
Yeah,
it's a podcast.
I just think like
It's a podcast. So
Normally,
I'm getting the education. I'm getting a degree in some shit that I'm probably not gonna ever make a dime.
it
off
doesn't
of.
matter.
It does not, and I
Knowledge
agree with you
is
that
the fact
I
that we are discussing.
But you know what I
at this
learned in the
point.
world? I feel like a woman need more education than a man.
why so
don't
when
know.
we can
Because women
protect you
cannot
from
do-
everything.
Women
I think we
cannot.
all play a significant role. I agree
Women cannot
with you.
go out there in the
I-
world and do what men do.
I
do
agree.
trades.
Absolutely not.
Wholeheartedly.
Cannot work
I am
hard. I'm
specifically
not gonna
speaking
work
on
hard.
education and IQ.
You just said you.
You
That
got
is
you got
it.
you
Well,
got
let's
that.
just stick to IQ.
Okay.
No,
That's what I was.
Is that
Hey,
not
hey,
intellect?
hey,
Is that
hey.
not intellect? And the entire
No,
time I
no.
am saying
going to college, it tests your.
intellect and your intelligence.
let me
Okay.
finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
College tests your ability to sit still, to follow through.
That is so
I'm not-
discrediting for people like myself.
That's
that have
not-
been
it doesn't
through
have to be.
strenuous academic.
I'm not done.
Yeah, let him
I'm not
Terry,
done.
don't do that.
let him finish.
Don't do that.
I mean, what the fuck?
Let him finish.
Go ahead,
Let's
Sean.
see what he.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
finish.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
And I'll say that I'll preface this by saying again,
Sean,
they're not.
where? I'm so.
I do not want to.
Sorry.
I do not want to use the hard
Where are you
ER.
academically?
I don't want to use the hard
need you to.
ER
Well, say
with
nigga.
you.
I'll say it for you, nigga.
Where am I academically? Where am I academically? I got an associate's
There goes that
degree
stereotype.
in my associate's
always
degree in
them.
applied sciences.
Okay.
I am
Come
a
on,
certified.
go off. Go off.
I am a certified pulmonary tech.
Certified.
I am certified.
That's not bachelor's level.
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
So
come on.
after associate's,
Go off.
after
Go
associate's,
off.
I stopped. I am a certified pulmonary tech. I am a certified surgical tech.
Okay.
And I am a certified sleep lab tech.
Okay.
Everything that I do is specialized in pulmonary medicine. The
Love it.
only thing I did has something to do directly with what I'm doing. The thing is, with that, it made me very good at what I do, but it did not give me an advanced degree
Okay.
because it didn't call for it. The different specialties that I have are specific to what I do.
Okay.
And that's all I was saying. So, if a nigga that drive a truck, let me take that back. If a nigga that, sorry about the N-word. If a person that goes to school to learn HVAC or to be an electrician,
That's not what I'm saying.
baby, please just let me talk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'll let you go off earlier.
I'm letting you go off too. But I'm just saying, you're not gonna do me like this in front of our viewers.
Well, no, because you handled me earlier.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
which I like.
Okay.
But
This motherfucker sick.
Y'all crazy. I'm sitting up here watching this.
nigga, don't let me push
go
you
get the-
over. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I have an opinion about what I think is, and when you got an opinion, we good.
Right.
But don't let me fucking just have my way with you,
Yeah,
because
I
I'm gonna
love it.
take it.
I love it.
But
Me too. shit.
if I do not need a fucking PhD to be a master electrician. Everything that I said earlier about college is the fact that the majority of us, me included, have incurred college debt, getting a degree that they will never use when all they need to do is focus on a specific career goal and get the credentialing that they need for that.
Yeah.
I make six figures outside of what I get out of the military.
Okay.
And I got a fucking associate's degree. So I'm not telling you this because I have something against people that go to college. If my fucking heart surgeon came to me and said, "Oh yeah, man, I got a associate's degree," nigga. No, nigga, you're not finna work on me. I need
But you-
double fucking, whatever the
certified,
case
yeah.
may
Yeah,
be.
be certified. Yeah.
So there's a. All I'm saying is, there's a spectrum.
I get it.
I can respect people that spend hard hours. And a lot of the doctors I work with didn't start having kids until their late 30s
Right.
because their whole youth was spent pursuing what they are trying to accomplish. I tell people, I can't say the word of the
I
play.
tell niggas.
I work at one of the most prestigious hospitals in the fucking world. And I know that these old men are having babies at 42, 38, 42, 50, because they dedicate their whole lives to being the very best at what they do. Tyrone don't need to do that shit. Tyrone can go get his fucking
Staying, your
commercial
lane.
driver's license. Tyrone can get HVAC. Tyrone can get that, and I'm Tyrone. Because I didn't feel like fucking staying in school the rest of my life, and it still worked out.
Hell, I'm a
That's
girl,
good. I love
Tyrone.
That's all I'm saying.
But
So
I'm
I don't
not-
want you to get offended
Yeah,
by me
right.
saying that
Right.
I'm an anti-college. What I am is anti-wasting your goddamn time.
Yeah, if you know it ain't
Would
for
you-
Wasting your money when you know goddamn well
Hey,
you not finna be no fucking...
Yeah, I was a beautician.
would you allow me to pop my shit now?
I would love it.
Okay, great. Because I am, right? let's start this, okay?
Do I need to pinch my nipples while you say that?
You can if you want to. 2006, mixology degree.
Okay.
Okay, 2009, bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Okay, 2000 and let me see, 12, master's degree, 3,500 hours of licensure in the state of Nevada.
Come on now.
Licensure in the state of Texas, right? Advanced training. Okay? And that's just slight. In addition to, I'm in real estate school right
You
now.
stunned on me. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
I love it.
Right?
Stun on me.
So, all I want to say is academia. That is what I'm talking about, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm supposed to follow your lead. I'm not even supposed to have to do all of this.
Back at that. I told you I don't know how to answer that.
That's my that's
I
been
don't know how to
my
answer that.
That's
argument.
another.
That has
But
been
that's
my
another
argument.
You understand where I'm going? I've
Right.
explained.
I understand what you're saying.
It's
I
not
understand
about the
exactly what both of y'all
education.
are saying.
It's not even about the education.
But what I want to say for
what
all
I'm trying
women
to what
is
I'm
this.
trying to talk about best. What I'm trying to say is
I get what you're saying. You said
because
it over. I
I've
understand
had
exactly what you're
to
saying.
the submission.
You have to work hard.
The
And
submission.
you have to get it out the mud the way you
stereotype,
have.
because our black men
Right.
aren't. And
But this is
There's
what I'm
a
saying.
different. All I'm
wait,
saying.
wait. I ain't been saying
I
that.
apologize.
But
I apologize.
no, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna just say this, and this is just the way I feel. This is my opinion. Fuck opinion. These is my facts. I feel like when a woman, just because a woman have all those degrees, like if y'all, for example, if y'all were together, you have what 4 degrees. And he have 1 trade school and whatever he was saying he had.
Not much.
it's not much, but okay.
It's
It's
very
significant.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
Yeah, you got.
No,
But I
discredit
don't
to that.
think
No, I ain't tripping on it. I ain't like
that
that.
he cannot lead you because he don't have as much.
The whole reason that I had to is because they have not.
But you're saying you're not talking about education.
It's not about education. It's
It
about
has to be,
my.
'cause that's what
you
you're
said.
saying.
The misconception, the belief that black women or just women in general, we
Mm-hmm.
cannot submit.
Do you realize
We cannot-
you're? I mean, we'll talk.
You're saying
Do you
that,
realize that you're going against what you're saying? You're.
How am I going against what I'm saying?
you're saying that you can submit.
Yeah.
but
No.
You're
You guys are
contradicting
missing
yourself.
what I'm saying. I'm not contradicting myself.
Okay.
If you heard me, because you said, what are one of the stereotypes that I would like to cast down? And it is that black women, we cannot submit, right? We cannot get behind
I
a
just
man's
laid
plan.
out a
What I
real-
am basically saying, because I also made a statement that I feel like women are more intelligent than men, and you guys interjected and said you disagree. My whole point is we've had no choice because we don't have our men that will lead so that we have something to submit to.
No, I think.
So I have had to become the vision, and that is what I'm saying.
What I think what a lot of black men are going through right now is that what y'all perception of what a leader is warped.
You ain't gonna lead me astray. I'm sorry,
No,
baby.
but that's your perception. I mean, that's cool because what I will acknowledge when it comes to black men and black women, we have been out of the picture for so long that black women have had to take it upon themselves to lead themselves. But also,
You said black women have taken it upon themselves.
because y'all have been left alone.
Yeah, to
fend
that goes all
for
the way back from
yourself.
slavery.
Okay.
That comes to
I'm
generations.
listening. I'm sorry.
decades,
I'm
and
listening to you.
centuries.
And you've had to do it on your own for so long that you no longer know what leadership looks like when it comes around. That's purely an opinion.
It's okay.
But I don't.
Know what kind of fuck niggas
Right. We all know who a
that you
fuck
have been
nigga
around,
is.
but I want some real men to come and love my best so she can see what it looks like. Because the
Man,
fuck niggas,
I've seen.
I just got to be real about it.
I've had
made
two.
you see another narrative that needs to. You need to get another outlook. And God knows, I respect everything you saying. I understand it.
But
But to get you to change to see
and go, damn, it really is some good men.
Let me tell you. Let me add this to it. When I graduated, when I got my social degree, and when I graduated from being a surgical tech, both of those involve ceremonies with cap and gowns and shit. Nobody came. But what I do see is a motherfucker get out the pen and the niggas break out the fucking barbecue pits and all that shit. So what you saying I get and I respect it. Mm-hmm. But you have a spectrum of shit where people that's like me who's nigga getting it are completely fucking ignored.
What is getting it?
She's surviving. A unicorn.
Nah, man, it's not even surviving. I'm beyond surviving. Yeah. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and then some. But it's ignored. But I don't bitch about it because I don't.
Ignored by who?
But that's exactly what she's saying on the women's spectrum.
I don't care. But the difference is I don't care. Because hold on. Just let me talk. Okay. Because I can't keep stopping to explain it to you.
But I'm just looking for understanding. That's all. I don't mean to.
The understanding is that it's almost like black women want some type of acknowledgement or an attaboy or a pat on the back for the things that they do. And black men, a certain segment of black men get absolutely no attention at all. But the thing is, those black men don't even want it. Because what we do is we wake up in the morning, we go to work and we grind and we do what we need to do to make our lives better, to take care of our family, doing everything. We're not concerned with whether or not somebody appreciates us or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you think that what I've done is acknowledgeable or something special, because it isn't. Because what I'm doing is being an adult. I'm being a productive man. Mm-hmm. But the point I'm trying to make is, whereas a woman, in your case, certain aspects, or you feel like have been downplayed, we get no celebration. The lowest common denominator of us get parties when they get released after doing 6 years in the penitentiary.
I've never been to a penitentiary celebration.
But baby, I have.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Been to a lot.
No, we're just talking about that's what's going on.
A lot. Don't nobody make me like, oh, we got associates.
So what? I don't understand. What claim are you trying to get validation for? That the men aren't being celebrated who are capable of leading?
So that's
Is that what you're saying?
That's where the misconceptions come. I don't want to be celebrated. But because
you're mentioning how someone...
I'm not done. I'm finna, and I might offend you. So you ready?
No, it's fine. You can't offend me.
I don't want to be celebrated.
Okay.
Because I'm doing what I need to do to take care of my family, take care of myself, and to exceed in life. So forgive me if I don't give a shit about you not feeling validated for whatever it is that you do.
In your life.
Huh?
Whatever you feel like you're supposed to do in your
doing life, because you, regardless of how the next person feels about it, you still have to do what you're supposed to do. And I think that's one of the biggest differences between men and women, Venus and Mars, is that men just kind of push through and just keep going.
I don't understand.
Do you understand me? Terry?
I think that we are on Venus and literally Mars, because I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
No.
I just think he's giving us.
Yeah, we didn't got all.
We have not.
No, we're not. We haven't.
The same thing. I just think that he's giving his
making
point of
a
view
point to
from
a
his
point
aspect
that
of the
has
situation.
nothing to do with what I'm trying to say.
But you kind of lean heavy into the degree thing.
But you are so fixated on that, and I keep saying it's not about the degree.
Who went back to it?
What I'm
Shay, when she started
what I'm trying to say is, right, like, you guys came at me for saying that women are more intelligent than men. What I am trying to say is,
do you not think that's a bold statement?
No, I think it's a true statement. What I am trying to say is that we have had to fill a gap. That's all. I'm not trying to discredit anything that you
to listen to solve a problem. This is why I say it's so important to listen.
I like
See,
that.
I'm just
I like
listening
that.
because when you listen to a person, you see where their head's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you understand how to deal with them.
Yeah.
What are
You know
your
what I'm
thoughts?
saying? We
What do you-
can't come to an agreement, but I see where
I
you
think
stand.
it's important
you know
to
where I
listen
stand.
in addition to solve a problem.
Because we're not going to change.
Because
We're not
there
going to
is a
solve this.
breakdown.
This is
There's
actually not a
break-
problem.
There's a breakdown between the black man and the black woman.
And,
Right?
and it's true.
And we
and
need
it's
to
true.
be unified. He's not understanding me because he's on fucking Mars and I'm on Venus somewhere.
Right, and it's going to always
doesn't
be
have
that
to
It
be
way.
doesn't
that
always
way.
have to be
It's gonna
that
be
way
that way.
if we listen to
I know, but
understand.
if we, it's like,
y'all-
that's why I say it's so
so-
important to listen. Remember, I started off with that. I said it's so. I think it's more, and I know this is a fact. I damn what anybody else say. It's so important to listen to this solving a problem because I killed this conversation earlier today when I said that. You know what I'm saying? Because you will never.
You want to be right, Terry,
No,
though.
okay, I don't have to be right. As long as I'm right in my own head. That's all that matters.
But
The
you
world was
still
created
right.
when I was born.
You still right.
The world was created when I was born.
This shit need to be solved in addition
look
to
at
us
it.
listening
They
to
asked
each
you,
other.
Terry, so when the world was made,
It's
it was
nothing-
made when I was born.
It doesn't-
And let me believe that.
But that's not true.
Hey,
You know
you-
that's not true.
But I think you
So-
missed my point. No, you missed my point.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the
I know.
reality of it
But I'm just
is,
saying-
right?
Yeah, the reality.
This
I
is-
get it, but I'm just saying this. It's better to listen than get down to the bottom. Because I can see where you are.
We
You
can
see
hear-
where I'm at,
Yeah.
and we can let it be.
Yeah. I don't want to
Yeah,
be
so
difficult.
I don't.
you know
I don't
what?
have an issue with my education because I'm smarter than a motherfucker. Outside of a degree, than and I stand on that. Nigga, I'm smarter than
Right.
a motherfucker.
Prove it.
But nigga, just testing me.
Well, you know what? Let's go
Ask me
here.
some shit.
Let's
Ask
go
me
here.
some
Don't
shit.
give me no math questions.
No, well,
on,
now
hold
that, but my
But
point
I'm
being,
saying
real
we
quick,
can
Britt.
talk.
My point being is that smart
Because
women
there's
being
a lot
smart.
of delusional niggas that think they smart.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
My
I
point
I
is,
just told you to
guys
test
are
me.
logical and so am I.
Right.
Right.
So if you're going to, pop your collar on your intellect, what proof do you have of that?
I can't prove a negative. If the only way that I can prove how intelligent I am is just to live my life. I'm not out to try to prove how intelligent I
There's
am.
so many niggas living their life, right?
But you can't do
Logic-
that, dude. You can't put that on me. You can't put that on the next person that you talk to. Every person that I encounter, I have to treat them like they're a completely different entity than everything I've experienced. Now, I will have my guard up because of what I've experienced, but when I met Terry, I didn't judge no fucking Terry based off
I'm not.
the majority of my friends I've had since high school.
Mm-hmm.
Terry is rare. I'm adding him.
This is all personal.
It's not the point. My point is that you have to experience people on their own.
I'm
But
not
if you
saying
come into
you
the
don't do that.
situation-
We're speaking solely
Okay,
on
but let me speak
In
on what
order
you've
to
let me
determine a
speak on what
person's
you've said.
intellect,
If
you
you
have to
truly
perform.
if you truly think that every man that you run into that you're smarter than them,
I don't agree with that.
you just said it.
I said most women are more intelligent.
That's not what
than
you said.
men.
That's
I
not what you
believe
said.
that.
That's not what you
What?
said. You said men are smarter than.
I never said men are smarter.
said
I said
women.
women.
I'm sorry, women
Most
are.
women
You did not say most.
are smarter than men. I have not changed my belief whatsoever.
I don't expect
this
you
entire
to.
podcast.
But I'm
It's
just telling
better.
you that
That's
you're
why
wrong.
This episode is so important. We're gonna probably have a part 3.
Yeah.
But we want to engage the crowd with what we have going on.
It is
Okay,
so
so I
important
have a
to listen.
closing questions. Y'all
Then
get in the
get to the
comments.
point.
I want y'all to. 'Cause
You
what
wanna be
y'all
right,
think-
right.
No,
what
I'm
y'all
just
think
saying
is very
because-
important to us. So with this closing
Look
question,
at my knees,
I
man.
want you to get in the comments and answer the
nobody
question.
do this here no
And
more.
how
We
about-
gonna
Don't
put
do
this
that.
We gonna put this goddamn.
Wait.
Hey,
Me and Sean,
do not drink.
Hey,
We're gonna have
in the
no
comments,
show.
and
Do
we
not.
will
Hey,
answer
look.
them.
No.
And
Okay.
they canceled us.
No, they
Okay.
had it on the thing. The
That's
whole.
what I'm talking about
Okay,
intellect.
we got to give the people the
That's not
question.
intellect.
that.
That's
The-
just
No,
like.
It's not.
They-
To
no.
blame it on that, we
I'm
are in
blaming it on that 'cause
control.
I know everybody
we
in this
are
room
in control of ourselves, and I feel like that has you just.
You had to laugh.
This is why women are more intelligent than men. You don't blame it on the Uncle Nearest. You blame it on yourself.
Let's get the people that subscribe and follow and watch us and support us.
You want
to answer this
you
question.
uncomfortable with
and
difficulty.
I want you to do it
That's
in
what
the
it
comments.
No,
every man and
not
every
me.
woman listening, learn one thing from the opposite sex. What would it be? And I want you to answer that in the question in the comments and give us your honest answer. We will respond to you. Because we're going to have a part 3, as you can see.
Yeah, we
Thank
need
y'all.
it because
we love y'all, and we are the socialites.
All right, yo.
Hey man, peace out.
It's the Social Jenkins Podcast.